cosmic soldier. Give me space and I'm in a good place. Very serious, mysterious, mind makes right. In for the fight. Starlight out on low. Starlight out on low. Starlight out low. Cosmic soldier. Give me space and I'm in a good place. Very serious, mysterious, mind makes right. In for the fight. Starlight out low. Starlight out low.
What's up,
y'all.
Tootie? Lauren, selling
up?
your light podcast. How's everybody
Hey,
doing?
Sam. What's up, Sam?
Oh man, I'm sorry. I'm getting back in the saddle, so I'm doing a morning stream. Getting back in the saddle. I'm gonna try to stream, not every day, but for those of you who don't know, I had a lot going on, and I had to take a little impromptu break. Hopefully that is over. So awesome. And how is everyone doing today? We're going to talk politics, the news, and this is pretty much just a chill stream today. Oh Lord, I can hear myself. What's up, No Chaser? How you doing today, broski? You guys, please, because the algorithm in YouTube does not like it when you take even a day break. It never has. Please like and share the stream. Tell people to come watch. Let's
Sorry about that.
see.
There we go.
Sorry about what? You didn't do nothing, dog. Let's go. Said you didn't do nothing.
Oh, whenever I went to redo the broadcast type thingy, it kind of, the volume.
Oh, it messed up the volume. Okay, dog. Apologies.
Got it. I had to mute it.
Mute it. So let's see here. I'm gonna check the news today, see if there's anything worth talking about. I have not checked the news on Telegram since, let's see, October 7th is when it automatically pulls up, but there's like 1,001 note without 1.1K notifications since I checked. So that's like several months worth of notifications on the news they use. They're just doing the remembering the October 7th stuff. Don't really care about foreign news unless it's like directly related to America. A little bit tired trying to get my days and nights back up and running. So excuse the yawning. Oh man. We should be doing some filming for the archery videos too today. Me and the homie, I gotta call him after we stream. But things are looking up. And if you want to join the panel, the link is in chat. Hopefully we didn't start too early for everyone.
It's 10:30 your time, 9:30 Central. Everybody should have their asses up if they're not nighttime owls.
Hell no, it might be a little bit too early for people. And it's all good. It's all good. I sent the link to Chuck, I think. I'm not seeing anything worth watching on the news front today. Well, Trump and Putin have a call today.
Oh boy.
And then he's meeting with Zelensky.
Shorty.
I don't see much in the way of that. I don't see that doing anything. Although Trump did say that Zelensky and Ukraine wanted to start doing offensives, and I don't see that playing out too well for them, to be honest.
No.
They've been on the back foot this entire war. Again, my only combat experience, and I laugh when I say that because I'm not a military member, but I have been shot at and returned fire in self-defense. So like that's the only shit I'm running with, and that ain't much. So, but I do have access to the news. But I mean, like, don't take me too. I say that to say this: don't take me too seriously because I'm not a war correspondent, nor am I a veteran, nor am I a scholar of anything war or anything else. I just know some things, see some things, and take a good stab at it. And I think that's a good enough to be able to do that. What's up, Wolfpack? I appreciate you in Bob's chat looking out for me and having my back against those I don't know what to call them, those ignorant boomers, I guess. I was just trying to have a conversation with an older black gentleman, an older white gentleman, an older racially ambiguous gentleman, a younger black guy, well, two younger black guys, and Sasquatch, but Sasquatch wound up bouncing out. But they want to call people like these people don't want solutions, and I realize like the right is fucking retarded too. Like both sides are full of retarded ass motherfuckers who don't know anything about politics. Like the whole "if you can't feed them, don't breed them" mentality. Like just don't have kids. It's like it takes a village. No, it don't take no village, but you're a conservative, right? That's a conservative talking point. You know, family values, large extended families and communities. That's conservatism. So when I ask you what the fuck are conservatives conserving, and you tell me, you know, family values, I'm like, okay, retard. and I don't like talking to people like that because it's very retarded in of itself. It's very reductive. But when some old motherfucker is telling me, just do it how I know I'm older as Methuselah and motherfuckers had to go out to the outhouse and we didn't have plumbing and shit. And like the thought of a cell phone was like talking to God. But like, I don't like when those motherfuckers tell us that modern problems require modern solutions. So I don't like when those motherfuckers just tell us, hey, just do what I did and you'll have a family and all the wealth you need and be able to buy a house. It's like, bruh, shut the fuck up. Our time is now, old man. And then when that person goes, oh, I have 2 justifiable homicides. I served in the Air Force, the Navy, and the Army. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Oh Lord.
I'm like, I'm just sitting here like mouth, like, you know how like the Tucker Carlson stare where your mouth is just like kind of
He just dumbfounded, like, did you just really say that? Did your brain just process and spit it out? Did that just happen?
Let me see if I can find a picture. Like, because like your mouth is half agape. Like you can feel the top row of your teeth on your bottom lip. And you're just kind of like narrowing your eyes and you're like, what the fuck did he just say?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like,
oh yeah. I do that a lot on a lot of these streams. I'm just like,
Huh?
did those words just actually come out of this person's mouth? I don't understand this thought process, y'all. My brain don't work that low.
Here it is. Hit him with the Tucker Carlson stare, bro. Like, what? What did you just say? I actually miss Tucker Carlson on Fox. He's the only Fox News announcer that I like actually watched. And like I just like Tucker Carlson's personality. I liked him a lot, and it sucked.
Yeah, I don't watch any news stuff anymore. It's like I only know if I see somebody talking about it on here or if my daughters tell me about it, because all the news stations do nothing but lie and sell the bullshit. And Fox, just everything about Fox is a direct contradiction of itself. It's just,
well, the thing about it is, right, like these people on the right, I'm talking about, like, these people on the right cannot even fucking think. Like, because we were talking about like the overburdensome laws that we have in the country, and I was like, yeah, like there's a study that says the average American commits 3 felonies a week. I said a day at first, and they hyper focused on the day because like they want somebody to be wrong. They don't want to fix problems in our country or discuss problems in our country. They want to be right, and those type of people hurt me. Yeah, they want to
fucking argue.
Just sniff their own fucking assholes, and that's kind of why another reason, aside from the personal stuff, that's why I haven't been like ripping and raring to go on other people's panels, because like sometimes if I've got a lot of personal stuff going on, you'll see I won't stream, but you'll see me on other people's panels, and it's just like, nah, bro, y'all are too stupid. Like, yep. I don't like being that way, but I find myself being that way, and it's annoying as shit. Because like again, the study I was talking about, they're like, oh, I didn't commit no felonies, and then this guy was talking about how he had justifiable homicides under his belt at the same time. I'm like, I'm just sitting here like, I'm rubbing my temples just trying to talk to these people. Like, they don't have the brain processing power to understand studies and how averages work and what that means for your nation. And then like they're all over the place, because I'm talking about like overburdensome laws, like how we have way too many fucking laws. And they're trying to disagree with me, but then in the next breath want to bitch about something to do with legal matters.
Well, most of the time, the laws aren't the actual problem. It's the non-enforcing of the laws that are already on the books that is the fucking problem.
It's also selective enforcement. They'll throw the book at you if you live in an area that they want. Because I'm dealing with this. Like if they want to pull tax revenue from you, like they'll throw the book at you and hit you with every statute they can, and fine you and bring you into court under civil statutes. But if you live in a high crime area, or you're a protected status or something like that, or protected class, they'll just want to not mess with you. And it's like, bruh, fuck off.
Yeah.
Like look at the guy the teens who caused the DC crackdown were just had their court date. And they were basically let go. Basically just a slap on the wrist. Usual suspects of a darker hue from DC. Like, there's a 2-tier justice system in general. But then when you look at who's a protected class and who's not, there's also a different a double standard in legal systems there as well. Like if you're rich, you're automatically going to get cut off, and it seems like if you're a minority, you're automatically not going to face justice, because we see it time and time again. And then, like when we talk about it, people don't want to acknowledge it as a fact. They want to say, "Oh, you're just being a victim," and it's like, I can talk to you about how I've been victimized by the system and how it's disconvenienced me personally. Just because you haven't experienced anything doesn't mean it's not real. Like, I do think that some black people deal with racism. I'm not as cold-hearted as I used to be on that. But my question would be, are you experiencing racism because of something you did or something your group has done? Maybe people are noticing things and you're dealing with the repercussions. Maybe you should talk to your fellow people and be like, hey, let's not act this way.
Well, whenever you got a good portion of your own people, your own race, that are fed up with the shit too, because
That's
you're making
that's my
them look
thing.
bad when they're just normal, wholesome Americans. Americans is what they choose to live their life as, and they're trying to, you know, keep them down in the dirt, so to speak.
Well, that's where my adopted father's at, because I think it was Jeremy, because we talked a little bit about race on flows last night, and I try not to talk about it a lot because obviously my views aren't very popular. Um, I don't hate them because they breathe, and I don't think a lot of bad things that gets attributed to me, but I do recognize that race is very real. People can't even just stand that. But we were talking about it, and Flo always does this thing where he'll ask, "How does that affect? Like, how does that affect you personally?" Essentially, and when you bring it up, he tries to deconstruct it, and it's annoying. But I like that more and more people are willing to share their own personal experiences. Because my question to him last night was, how many fucking times, like, what has to happen before you just go, okay, white people are discriminated against, and like race is a real thing. It's not that you have to be a fucking racist like me. Like, I'm just putting it out there. It's not that you have to talk about it or that you have to accept certain ideologies or beliefs, but like, when are you just gonna realize that there is discrimination against white folks? And it's bullshit. Like, there's a two-tier justice system. And I told him about my story about school that I was telling you before this stream.
Mhm.
Sasquatch actually told him one that was very similar, but there are differences because it was a longer time ago, and he got a little pissy with Sasquatch trying to talk about it, and like people got a little upset, and I'm actually very happy with that outcome. Not that I want to fuck with Dusty on his panel or fuck with his stream like that. I That's the part I don't like, but I like that white people, by and large, are either refusing to look away and like starting to talk about it in general. Like, I like that. That's what I'm talking,
Well,
because it's just getting to a head. The more we talk about it, the more we agitate about it, the more we point it out and we stand up against it, the less it'll happen.
I mean, yeah, I mean, growing up in middle Georgia is a whole different experience than growing up in Kansas City. Rules are different, and I do mean rules. So, and I've lived at a lot of different places, been to different high schools in different states, and by far the worst the worst place that I've ever seen or experienced any type of racism was in Georgia when I moved to Georgia, and it was fucking off the charts. And I'm not talking about the white folks being the down and out and being the racist ones. I got there, and
Thanks,
growing up
Mike.
military schools, it I wasn't used to experiencing. All right. And I moved to Georgia, and all of a sudden I'm a bad guy because I'm white. I'm like,
Well,
how the what? Huh?
that wasn't just. I've heard that. Where did you live before you moved to Georgia when you were younger?
Okay. I'm originally from Charleston, South Carolina. And then when I was 9, moved to England for 3 years. Came back in 90, was in South Dakota for like 9 months for my dad to finish his 10-year bid in the Air Force. And then after that, in 91 is when we moved to Georgia.
Okay. Okay, so 91 is when you moved to Georgia, so...
You weren't even born yet, was you?
No, no. Well, I say that to say this, because, like, you're still from the South, the demographics are the same, the culture's kind of the same from South Carolina, but you also did not live in the South a lot of your life. You were moving around, so...
Well, no, I was in Georgia from 91 all the way to till whenever we moved to Louisiana in 2017. So more
Okay,
than half my
so...
life was spent in Georgia.
I was gonna say, so you do have a long... Okay.
Yeah.
Well, the
30
thing is...
years. 30 years.
What I'm trying to say about that is maybe not like you don't have a lot of time. That may not be what I'm trying to... I'm trying to word it differently. You're not originally like staying a lot. You weren't raised in the South, right? You weren't like... Is that a fair assumption? Like
Only less than 4 years of my life was spent not in the South. And that was the 3 years in England and then the 9 months in South Dakota. That's it. The rest of my life has been below the Mason-Dixon.
So you have a weird experience then.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're not
experience that I've lived a lot of places, that I've seen a lot of different things. So
well, you're not the only person that has said that to me about like racism in Georgia specifically. Like there was a white chick who was from New York that had children with my adopted cousin from my black family, and there was always talk about race in that part of the family, and she made the comment that where she grew up and in the rest of the country where she lived, like the people didn't talk about race. People didn't cry. People weren't racist. Black people specifically didn't cry and bitch about racism. And people just weren't racist and they didn't act this way. And like I have my doubts because of how everything turned out with affirmative action and DEI and all that. But you're not the first person to say that you didn't experience a lot of racism until you got to Georgia. And I've also been told by people outside of Georgia that Georgia's wild, that there's a lot of like violent videos that come out on Telegram and like World Star and all that's from Georgia. And like I've done my research, and I have noticed that there is a disproportionate retardation from Georgia. But Lauren has sent us 2 videos since we were talking to the news, and this kind of goes into what we're talking about here a little bit. Because like there is no set topic for the stream. This is just a chill stream, so people can hit the link if they would like. But I gotta grab something and we're gonna watch this video.
This morning, a legal clash unfolding over jobs and the government shutdown. A judge putting an immediate stop to the administration's layoff plans, ruling the shutdown was not an excuse for widespread layoffs. The San Francisco judge siding with labor unions and criticizing the White House for assuming the, quote, laws don't apply to them anymore. The Trump administration has said Democrats forcing a shutdown has forced them to lay off workers who are normally just put on unpaid leave. And yesterday, Trump's budget director predicted more firings to come.
It could grow higher. I think we'll probably end up being north of 10,000.
Virginia Senator Mark Warner, who represents thousands of federal employees, say they welcome the legal win. But the longer this shutdown goes, the more difficult it becomes.
We're living in this age of trauma already, and so far they're holding the line.
The president and Republicans now pushing for some workers to be paid.
We'll find out tomorrow whether the Democrats want to proceed to the defense appropriations bill.
The Senate will vote on a bill to fund the Pentagon, which would include making sure members of the military get paid. But even that is just the beginning of a long process. Democrats have yet to commit to voting yes.
Will Democrats support that defense bill tomorrow?
We have to see what they're going to put on the floor. They haven't told us yet.
And even if they do, it would still need to pass the House, meaning the shutdown is guaranteed to continue into next week. And the president vowing more cuts are coming.
The Democrats, they don't talk about this. You know, we're getting rid of programs that we didn't like.
Now, the vote on the Pentagon's budget is expected to happen sometime this morning. The Senate will also vote for the 10th time on the short-term spending bill that would immediately reopen the government, but that is once again expected to fail. Craig?
Ryan Noble starting us off there. Ryan, thank you. Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the...
Oh, is the government still shut down?
I
that
think
still a
so.
thing?
I honestly haven't heard shit else about it except for that first day. I ain't heard nothing else about it. Yeah, and I got friends and stuff that are in the military, and they ain't said nothing about it. Ain't nobody I know lost any jobs or on furlough or anything. It seems to just be affecting the DC folks, so to speak.
Yeah, I've been not paying attention to anything. Like, this goes into what we're talking about as far as judges go. Like, activist judges can give really light sentences and whatnot to people that they feel are, and it's just like, what the absolute shit is going on here?
Yep.
And,
Yep.
and then these federal judges, these federal activist judges, can block anything going on. Like, people think that all of this. I love that the side says the government is inefficient and full of retards also thinks that they can sophisticatedly pull off the biggest fucking wool. Antifa, they're part of the system. They're not just like retarded leftists who want a communist revolution. No,
They're paid
no.
actors. They're trained for they actually do training for these tards now. And
the
they
side,
give them,
the side that thinks the government is inept also thinks that they're capable of pulling the biggest fucking gay op in history. And not just one time, mind you. Not just one time, but consecutively and consistently, day after day, run these gay ops. And it still be like hidden from the people. Not necessarily hidden, but like successful. Like, no, we are literally living in a country where there are leftists trying to take over, and the right is too scared of the Stasi to do anything about it.
Yep.
Y'all have fallen for the meme. You think the Stasi's everywhere just like they did in fucking East Berlin or Eastern Germany. And meanwhile, they're losing power. You guys don't want to do anything. And I'm not saying go out there and beat people or anything like that. I'm saying people don't even want to protest. People don't even want to voice their opinion. Like,
I mean, I think that the not the current generation, which is, I guess you can say, my youngest son, but like my older two, probably about your age, y'all are fucked as far as economy is concerned. Y'all are in the worst pickle since, Lord, probably the late 60s, early 70s, with shit going on, to be able to be out on your own, so to speak, and be able to get the good job that pays good and buy the house, have the family. Y'all are so fucked on that. And it really worries me about my two oldest right now, because the oldest, she's struggling, but my middle son, he still lives with his dad in Georgia because he can't be on his own because he's got horrific seizures. So yeah, he's got his whole other mess he's got to deal with. And then with you, yeah, you know, you take care of your family. And so it's got to be so hard on you to be able to find the means to do so whenever you're not left with anything out there to go after. That makes sense.
When I tell people like Dusty and people who are on the internet, when I talk about my politics and my economic beliefs, I'm not talking tough, and I don't think I'm Billy Badass, right? I live and breathe the fascist ideology. Nobody's perfect. The ideology that I talk about, I live and breathe. When I say I'm going to survive, even if that means I have to take from someone else, preferably a corporation, someone who's selling out our country, I mean that. I have no problems, because
And
I do notice.
Turn my cheek and just go ahead, darling.
I do know also that a lot of my generation don't want to work. They do want to leave it to somebody else. So that's also another difference. I'm not just saying that because I'm a brokey loser who wants somebody to pay their bills. I say that because I've struggled my entire life. Right? And I know what it's like to work and be screwed over by somebody not wanting to pay you, somebody doing some scummy shit to not pay you. So,
especially a lot of those George contractors. Mm-hmm.
That's why I don't listen to motherfuckers. Like when I lost faith in this country when I watched the boomers bitching about the deportation, like the boomer business owners.
Mm-hmm.
I stopped caring about morality, all that shit.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
The same boomers that tell me communism and socialism are bad, but yet would fucking suicide bomb you if you talked about cutting off Social Security. No, man.
And it's all their fault that Social Security is gone. Because of their ridiculous selfish spending on shit that has nothing to do with our country. In their own pockets. So, yeah. They
the only generation
5 generations. They have fucked 5 generations of.
They're the only generation in history that has the reality of fuck you, I got mine. I'm not going to leave the world better for my children.
And the majority of their shit was handed them on silver platters too. So from their parents and their grandparents who were the actual ones that really built America's backbone and economy.
So yeah, like I have no, when I watched, because when I tell people I specialize in making national socialists and like people who are fascists, I specialize in like making them. I turned British people that actually face consequences for holding the beliefs that I hold, like real people that care about their country in a country where caring about your country is a felony, essentially. Right, I've turned them into national socialists and fascists. And it's funny because like one British guy, one of my biggest success stories. Yes, I am eating, Lauren. Calm down. Like one of my biggest success stories is a dude from England. And see, a lot of countries, they look out for their own. It's baked into their society, whether they realize it or not. Right? Because in England, and I talked to him because he was in this trade, and this direct information, this isn't me taking a guess. As we talked about this, he goes, why don't you just join the trades, mate? Like, because the trades in the U.S. are gatekept by boomers who don't want to train the next generation because they're scared somebody's going to start a business and they might be forced into retirement. So they hire illegal immigrants by and large. And trade school is almost as expensive as college. And that's if you can find one that'll allow you to use student loans. And like, he's, oh, you're just making excuses, mate. He come to the U.S. and worked in North Dakota 6 months. Called me back the next time we talked. He's like, oh, mate, dude, you're so fucking right. Because I don't get it. In the U.K., we made 25% at most. Is you see people foreigners like we gatekeep our trades for the UK does it for the UK and France does it for France. Well, this is just what he told me.
Yeah.
And so we gatekeep our trades. It's for our citizens, right? And he's like, I don't understand it. I've never seen so many like non-countrymen working in the trade. Like, he's like, I come to the US to work because you guys are experiencing a shortage. It's like, everything you told me is right. The boomers will not bring in younger guys from this country and teach them. And they think they're always right. They cause problems. They undercut your bosses. They try to tell you what to do. They cut corners for everything.
And then in small towns, they monopolize the trades. Like plumbers, you go to a small town, right? Small county, small city, whatever. And there'll be one, maybe two licensed plumbers that you have to choose from. And you can usually only hire within the county because every county's got different regulations on what they do. You try to find contractors, same freaking deal. And who they got working for them? Not a single one of them can fucking speak English. So
glad to be back. But nah, I lost like all that. Like I really embraced moral relativism when I watched the boomer business owner react to the deportations that they voted for. They voted for Trump by and large. Like, it's almost like people in this country just want to sit back, say they want something, and then bitch when they get what they voted for. Did you see Theo Vaughn and Joe Rogan, how they reacted to Trump? No.
No.
I've not been eating for 20 minutes. I just eat slow. Calm down.
Savor the flavor.
We'll take a break.
Major escalation of the administration's war on drug cartels. The U.S. has struck several boats off Venezuela's coast that the administration says were carrying drugs, but has never hit the country's territory. Our chief White House correspondent, Mary Bruce, is tracking this development for us. Good morning, Mary.
Good morning, Michael. And you said it. This would be a major escalation. The Trump administration hasn't provided concrete evidence yet for its strikes on boats off the coast of Venezuela. And now the president is considering going after cartels on land, too. This morning. The president is also authorizing covert CIA action in Venezuela.
Amazing.
This morning, President Trump considering U.S. strikes on Venezuelan soil to combat drug cartels.
Well, I don't want to tell you exactly, but we are certainly looking at land now because we've got the sea very well under control.
The president also escalating U.S. operations against Venezuela's authoritarian leader, Nicolas Maduro. Trump confirming he's authorized covert CIA action in the country. But when asked if the agency has the authority to take out Maduro, Trump non-committal.
But I think Venezuela's feeling heat.
In a statement overnight, Venezuela accusing Trump of trying to legitimize a regime change operation to access the country's oil resources, saying they would bring up the matter at the UN Security Council today. It comes after the U.S. carried out its 5th deadly strike on an alleged drug boat off the coast of Venezuela. Trump posting this video on social media, saying 6 male narco-terrorists aboard the vessel were killed in the strike. The Trump administration's operation in the Caribbean first began in early September and has drawn fierce condemnation from Democratic lawmakers who say the strikes risk getting the U.S. into a full-fledged war.
There's lots of people who have been designated terrorists. That does not automatically give the authority to take lethal action.
Asked why he's striking the boats instead of using traditional Coast Guard operations where officers can verify who is on the boat, Trump saying the Coast Guard boats are too slow.
They have faster boats. Some of these boats are seriously, I mean, they're world-class speedboats, but they're not faster than missiles.
So far, the administration has provided limited details and no evidence to prove that the 27 people killed were attempting to traffic drugs to the U.S. as they claim.
So there's a 1 in 4 chance, statistically speaking, that one of these boats may not have had any drugs on it. We will never know because they were blown to smithereens.
In a memo obtained by ABC News earlier this month, the administration told Congress that America is in a formal armed conflict and that drug cartels are deemed unlawful combatants. Now, the Venezuelan government has repeatedly denounced the U.S. strike, saying they are, quote, a pure violation of international rights. Maduro calling them, quote, aggression all down the line. But U.S. officials accuse Maduro of facilitating drug trafficking from Venezuela, a claim he denies. Robin.
Many watching this very closely, as you know, Mary. Thank you.
Yeah, Maduro's just pissed off that just hurt his pocket.
Oh, I can't talk right now because I'm eating.
Laura's going to smite thee.
Man, fuck Lauren.
Ooh, them there's fighting words. Ooh. Lauren, come on up here and tan his hide. Shat fire. Oh, it says shot. My bad. See, I told you I'm got old blind eyes. I can't read. He's sassy. The
U.S. Supreme Court heard arguments today in a case that could determine the future of race-based congressional redistricting. Section 2 of the landmark 1965 Voting Rights Act bans maps that dilute the voting power of minority voters. Louisiana redrew its congressional map in 2020 with just one of its 6 districts having a majority of black voters. Civil rights groups sued, paving the way for the creation of a second majority black district. They argued today against reversing the Voting Rights Act provision, but opponents say Louisiana's district is an illegal.
Like, all I'm getting from this is it's bad to gerrymander unless you do it for minorities. Because like both sides gerrymander. And that's an established fact.
Yeah. That's how the political world works. It's what they do.
That's why when the left and like people like Coder are talking about like, oh, the Republicans gerrymander in Texas, like, have you seen a districting map of Chicago or New York? This type of shit does not make sense to me.
Gerrymander based on race.
A staggering reversal of precedent that would throw maps across the country into chaos.
The avowed purpose of drawing a majority black district is to diminish the voting strength of some racial groups and augment the voting strength of others.
2 years ago, a 5-4 decision by the court required Alabama to redraw its maps, with Justices Roberts and Kavanaugh siding with the court's liberal justices. The court is expected to rule by June, but could issue a ruling even earlier, which could have a major impact on the 2026 midterms. The U.S. military carried out another deadly airstrike on an
Kavanaugh supported this. You know, the same liberals that welcome.
An alleged drug boat this week. 6 people on that boat were killed. And as Fox's Caroline Shively reports, some members of Congress are now questioning if the attacks ordered by the president are legal.
The U.S. military hit an alleged drug boat off the coast of Venezuela Tuesday, killing the 6 men on board and destroying the vessel in one single strike.
Legal according to who and what?
Drug smugglers since last month. President Trump says he has the authority to direct the attacks because the U.S. is in an armed conflict with drug cartels in Latin America. But some officials in Venezuela say this is about attacking their country and not going after drug traffickers.
No question that they're drug traffickers and they're killing American citizens and they're causing problems in our country.
But some lawmakers are pushing back, pointing out the power to declare war lies with Congress.
I think we need to strike drug cartels. The question is how? With what authority?
Others question what happens if the intelligence saying drugs are on board a vessel is wrong.
I'm very concerned that some of the strikes thus far may not have been accurately going after narco trafficking vessels.
Last week, a measure that would limit Trump's ability to order the attacks failed in the Senate. Democrats plan to force another vote if the strikes continue. In Washington, Caroline Shively, KTVU, Fox 2 News.
That's crazy. You can't even stop drug smugglers in this fucking country. That's crazy.
Yep. He's the fucking president of the United States of America. He is trying to protect our country for more of this shit coming in. Any means necessary kind of sounds good to me.
Well, I mean, what do they think happens in interdiction? For drug interdiction. Like my uncle was in the Navy, and like most of his combat experience came from helping the not National Guard, but the Coast Guard in drug interdiction. Like, it makes no fucking sense. Like this has been like we've always done drug interdiction. Like it's annoying as shit. What do they expect us to do?
The only ones that have a problem with it seems, are the ones that benefit from it. So yeah, I'm sure if you took a tally of the majority of America, would be like, leave him out there in the ocean to rot. So fish kibble all day long. Mm-hmm.
I just don't get it. Don't get it.
Mm-mm. Oh yeah. And this is never people start getting to, well, just make the drugs legal and and it won't be a problem. Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think our drug policy is completely retarded at times. Like, weed should not be a Schedule 1 narcotic.
Hell no. Hell no.
What is the evidence that it was? The evidence is I am law. I am the law. Hold on, wait. I got you. You know the evidence? I got the evidence for you right here. Like this is all you need to see. Jeez. This is all you need to see right here. This Somebody needs to Photoshop Trump's head onto this. This is all the evidence you need. Let me get to this. Let me get to the actual speech. They didn't give it. They didn't even. This isn't even the speech. They just titled the fucking video that. So people would do not watch the remake. Not watch the remake of that movie. By the way, that was just played. It is garbage.
Was the result of the computer check of the DNA coding on those bullets. The DNA.
It's impossible. I never broke the law. I am the law.
Donald Trump right there. I gotta get this little clip.
I am the law.
I am the law.
That was some cowboy shit right there.
See, that's the thing. That's the thing. I agree that this is definitely regime change. And they should target Mexico and Bolivia. But the problem is Mexico is too close to the US for them to actually do anything.
And
because it's right here on our
getting a wall to
doorstep.
handle Mexico, so
I don't know about all that. I don't know about
hope that shit better get finished. That's all I gotta say. Damn it.
But no, like it's too close. It's too close to. There hasn't been a war on the U.S. home front since the Civil War. And to deal with the cartel, you're gonna have to do regime change. Because these regimes are corrupt and much like the Middle Eastern countries use the Islamic terrorism as special forces and income, Latin American, Caribbean, and Central American countries use the cartel much in the same way as special forces, as intelligence, or that government is outright owned by the cartel. There is no in between. Either that government
it essentially is a branch of the government, a military branch for the government. Essentially, what the cartel
now
is.
in Mexico, it's a little bit different. Like in Venezuela, is a branch of the government, but in Mexico, you have their competition to the government. They're basically in open rebellion against the government.
Yeah.
Now, in Venezuela and some other countries, they are seemingly a branch or an institution in the government. But as I was saying to Colaris, it's too close. It's too close to the U.S. border to deal with Mexico because there hasn't been a war on the U.S. home front since the Civil War. And it's going to cause a bunch of problems to fight the cartel in Mexico because it's going to basically wind up having to invade Mexico because unless it's a liberal president or a Democrat president, Mexico's not going to let the U.S. do military shit in Mexico. My opinion. They damn sure not going to let Trump do it. Venezuela is a communist country, and we still do technically have all the Cold War shit in place for communist countries. As well as, and you mentioned it here, the vast oil reserves under Venezuela.
Later, Mike.
See you, Mike. Thank you for coming. Thank you. Come again. And so it just like I don't know, man. I don't think
you lost your train of thought, didn't you, just now?
Yeah. I just had a brain for it. My bad.
Mike leaving you destroyed you.
Yeah.
But what if Mike was gone? It'd be. We'd feel like the heart of our little group is missing. That's how I feel. Where's Beth? Hey, Beth.
What's up, Beth? Let me send her the link. Cause I'm sorry for the quality of stream, guys. I'm still kind of dazed with life, so I tend to zone out. So I do apologize. I'm trying to get back in the saddle, trying to get back in the process of streaming and having stuff. So
Cowboy up, OG. Yeehaw.
Boy. Oh boy. Funky monkey.
It's Tucker fussing.
No, he
What'd you do?
He was. I think he was outside sunbathing.
Oh.
So it's hot. No, I left the door open for him so he could run in and out, and he was outside for 2
There's
hours.
my sis. There's my sis.
Yo, it is so cold up here. It's not funny. I'm not happy.
Oh, it's still like 80 degrees here.
Yeah.
Yeah, bite me.
But how cold is it up there?
It's been down in the low 30s at night.
What?
Yeah.
Ew. See, me and my homie, my Canadian homie, my French Canadian homie, the one that actually my Canadian homie, the Canadian that actually is more American than most Americans, is like, we went because like his mom's from New York, right? And we went up there. We went up there and we left Georgia, and he's lived most of his life in Georgia. Like I think he was like 5 when they moved down here from Quebec. And he's only ever lived in Georgia and Texas and Quebec. So, and he spent more time in Georgia and Texas than anywhere else. So, like, I forgot where I was going with this.
The cold weather.
Oh yeah, the cold weather. We were leaving. Look, I have a lot of traumatic events going on. Y'all bear with me.
You are all good, honey.
Fucking So we were leaving. We left Georgia. It was all rainy and sad, and like we were only gone for like a week because we were going between New York and Pennsylvania because I had some white nationalist friends I want to meet up with, and me and him did a lot of traveling between New York and Pennsylvania. And up there, like when we left, it was like all weepy and sad. And then we were gone for like a week. And then when we come back, and this is still the middle of January, we come back and it's all green. The leaves are growing back on the trees. And my friend commented, and he still got the Quebecois accent. So he's like, I'm glad to be home. Like, he sounds like French and Mexican, all right? He's like, I'm so glad to be home. And like, I love that it's warm here. I'm gonna go sunbathe when I get home and unpack the car.
Yo, driving through Pennsylvania is like, it's deceptive. You think it wouldn't be that bad, but it's like once you start driving through that state, it feels like it never fucking ends.
Try driving through Texas.
Oh, yeah, I've driven through Texas before, too. For some odd reason, Texas went faster. Maybe it was the threat of the, flood meters on the side of the road. Those kind of, keep you on your toes. But
I kid you fucking not. When I was a trucker, there's a lot of stereotypes that exist. Like Texas being the sweltering hot state exists for a reason. Like I was coming from Louisiana into Texas, the minute my truck crossed the state line, there was snow on the, I kid you, right hand to God, I kid you not, there was snow on the Louisiana side of the border, and on the Texas side was nothing but green grass. I kid you fucking not. It went up to from 31 degrees to 55 once I crossed the Texas border. I had my arm out the window. I could literally feel it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's like you passed through a veil of some kind.
Texas is that. I love Texas. Texas is my native home and land. And Texas is my native home and land. Not really. It's just where my dad's from.
But you feel a kinship to it because of it.
Well, my family owns a ranch out in Texas. I guess.
Ooh. I'm surprised you don't. Well, never mind, considering what's going on. But if not for that, is that where you'd be out there being a ranch hand out there?
No.
No?
No.
You don't like that family?
No, that's not it at all.
It's the ranch hand part.
Yeah, it's the ranch hand part.
Oh, come on.
My grandmother is like the most Texas woman in existence.
My grandma was too.
In Yellowstone.
No, you gotta understand. Listen, there's something about cows. You
I
have to
watched
actually
this
like
woman
cows.
punch a cow in the head and it fall over. No, I don't fuck with Texas.
Exact. That's the whole point. You have to actually have like an affinity for dealing with that kind of thing, or you just can't.
Bro, my grandma took me. There's a story that I haven't even told my mother, and like my grandma took me to church. She was living in Georgia for a few years. She took me to church with her one time. I'm telling you, she was the Pentecostal snake hunt handlers, all right? I grew up a whole Pentecostal.
Them ones. Okay, gotcha.
I grew up a whole Pentecostal, like, my whole life. And I didn't realize that was also Pentecostal until my, like, early 20s. So I was talking about it with my grandmother. She's like, oh, yeah, I'm Pentecostal. I'm like, no. I grew up Pentecostal. She goes, nah, we Pentecostal. She didn't say it like that. But, like, she's like, well, no, y'all are Reformed. We're like, original Pentecostal. I'm like, so y'all play with the snakes? Is that what original? What's the difference, lady? What's the difference?
I got to know.
Oh, it's just y'all pick up. We speaking a bunch of old ladies gather in a circle and speak in tongue on the East Coast. On the third coast, y'all motherfuckers pick up rattlesnakes and be like, ah, no, fuck off.
Yeah. You're not exaggerating.
No.
Not exaggerating at all.
One time I was up at my uncle's house, town above where I stay. And my parents were gone. Uncle was gone. My grandma was babysitting me and my 3. Now, she was also taking care of her youngest. She had really, really young, or really, really old, because they were also the same age as my older cousins. I was the youngest in this crowd. And like they were all teenagers or preteens, and I was like the youngest. I was like 5 or 6. I was playing because they didn't want to play with me, so I was being a loner, and I was big chilling, and like zooming and exploring the play, like not the playground, but like the swing set and the little piece of wood, because it was in the middle of town. But this was like it had a wood patch, a rather large wood patch right beside us, and I was chilling in there, and I saw a snake, and I was like, "Grandma, that's a snake. Can I play with it?" She's like, "Let me see." She takes a drag from her cigarette, fucking hops over there, like waddles over there. She goes, "No, you can't play with that. That's a rattlesnake." What's a rattlesnake? Something that needs to die. She stepped on that motherfucker's head and fucking ripped that head off. I'm like, God damn, Grandma.
Yo, my grandma was the same way.
No, she stepped up a little bit down. Was like, oh, my hip. I'm like, you deserve it. You killed that poor little snake.
My grandma was that way too. Oh my God. I was down there. Oh, I was already a mom. I was in my 20s. And I went to go see my grandma, took my daughter with me. And I was like, I'm going to go out because they have huge amount of property. And I was like, I'm just going to go out for a walk. And she grabbed, no, baby, come here. And like she grabs me by the wrist as I'm trying to walk by and pulls me over. And she reaches into the back of her recliner chair and starts pulling out firearm after firearm. And she's like, how about this one? Nah. How about this one? And I'm like, what do you mean? How about this one? She goes, baby, you can't go 5 foot from my porch without this in your hand. Like, and my grandpa, her husband, who he's not my biological grandpa, but he's the only grandpa I've ever known. Like, he steps up and he's like, come on, sugar, I'm going to take you. I'm like, wait, why can't I go for a walk? And it turned into this huge joke about my northern ass getting eaten out on their property somewhere. And like, it was actually funny. Like, but it was just hilarious. Here's grandma pulling fucking firearms out of the back of her damn recliner chair because Beth wants to go for a walk.
Chasing meth heads.
What's that?
I just heard something about chasing meth heads. I don't know.
Oh no!
Well, I think Tucker might be. he tends to like to do that. I think.
Get him, Tucker.
That's right. Just don't bite them, because you don't want to get infected. You know, tell them kind of nastiness is in them folks. So how is your separation going?
Who?
You're separating. You're plucking.
Oh, Lord. Lord help me. I have 2 big branches left. Like when I say branches, I mean like
trees.
Branches with smaller limbs on them. And I never want to do. I'm so like, oh my God, like my son, I could smack the shit out of him. I love him to death. Don't get me wrong, everybody. Listen, my kid is 17. He can handle a good smacking once in a while. Not that he's ever gotten one.
17-year-old boy turd.
That's the problem. Is he has never gotten one. Okay, like he's my good boy until puberty hit, and then it was like, oh no.
So, I just went outside, and as soon as I hit the door, Tucker was in the road chasing a meth head. Looked up at me, ran to the Jeep, sat down beside the tire, and just like he's like a T-Rex. If I don't move, he can't see me. I'm sitting there calm, like, get over here. And he's just looking around like he's not talking to me because I'm not moving, so he can't see me. Like I'm looking like, come here, boy. And I'm calling like, come on. And he's like, he can't see me. And out of nowhere, he just snapped to attention. Was like, oh, started like happy fucking running over to him. Like, I should beat you for being in the road, but since you came out of the road. You weren't really in the road. You was at the very, very edge. That little paw was on the road. I should have whooped you for that. I should have shocked you for it. I don't want you to get smashed by a car. But you were doing the Lord's work by chasing a meth head. I'm conflicted. I should have shocked you for not biting him.
Hound of heaven.
Not all of my dogs, no matter how big or small, chase away meth heads.
See, that's one nice thing. I live outside of where the meth heads are. They're all down in the valley. I'm up on the hill.
You're never that far away from a meth head, I promise you.
Oh no, we found that shit out last year. It was earlier this year. Like one day, like a cop just like pulls up and I'm like, what the fuck did you do now, Devin? Because knowing, kid had to have done fucking something. And it turns out that no, right up the road from my house, somebody had broken in, like somebody called the cops because someone broke into their house. There was a manhunt. This fucking meth head broke into like multiple houses. They found him hiding in like the neighbor's basement, like because he just ran from that house, went over to the next one, smashed a window, and went into the basement and went to hide in there, and it's like, no shit. Well, okay, I guess they're coming out to the country now. They don't want to be doing that out here though, because like
they've been out in the country where I live. They're see
Yeah, but with different gun laws. And
where I
between
live,
the
like
states, you know.
look, where I live, the teenagers typically have firearms in the beds of their truck on school property.
Goddamn.
That's how it
But
used to
that's because
be
they all go hunting
over in
after
Henry
school.
County, man.
They all go hunting
All over
after
Georgia,
school, man.
shit.
This is where I live. There are more Amish people than there are quote unquote English folk. Okay, it's different. Our school plays are Christian themed.
You are lucky.
So
Sometimes.
Lauren sent some funny videos for the chill stream, so let's enjoy.
Look what I found, baby.
My ring?
Yeah.
Well, I don't want this. I'm doing chores.
But I love it when you wear your ring. It's so
fucking go.
Ain't no goddamn way he did this to her.
Oh my god.
That is funny. That is funny as fuck.
precious. Precious. Precious on your finger.
Yeah, okay, but I'm doing chores. I don't want to wear it right now.
Can you do me a favor? Just say, my precious. Call me my precious.
My precious.
Yeah.
I never call you my precious. Why would I do that right now?
I just like the way it sounds. Say it again.
My precious.
Uh-huh.
Are you doing a bit?
Just say it one more time.
Say my precious.
Yeah, can you say it like a little bit more like guttural? Like my precious. Can you try that?
Can I see the phone?
Hey, she was kind of cute when the thing went away when she reached her phone.
Oh.
I don't get that one, Lauren. No, I knew it was a filter. That I called it the thing because my brain don't work too good sometimes.
It's still early. It's okay. Oh, kind of.
Jackie, I need answers. Where's the lake? Where is it? what? Let me just. Whee!
Dumbass. And she was never seen again.
Yeah.
That's one of those sucker swamps right there. Whew.
Yeah, that was the dumbest thing in the world.
That
I'll
was
tell
like
you
my
one thing, she ain't
backyard
getting
in
her shoes
Charleston,
back.
man. Mm-hmm.
Be lucky if she get her legs back.
Mm-hmm.
I was elected to lead, not to read.
Oh, I just slept so good. Oh my goodness. I needed that.
Finally.
Yo, I swear, I've been trying to get everything taken care of because it's like, shit needs to get done like right now. There's no extra time. And my kid has plenty of other shit that he needs to do. And it's like, no, you need to help me. Well, no. Oh my God, this is actually hilarious. So, OG, I apparently fell asleep sitting up, working on everything that I brought in from my garden. All of a sudden, I was woken up by my son repeatedly asking me, what the fuck are you talking about? I had a full-blown conversation with my kid in my sleep where I was trying to tell him that he was the only person who could fix a problem with my fucking channel. And really, actually, yeah, no, I didn't think he could. I thought I was crazy. It was just like, oh, shit, I don't know. Nah, for real, dude, I was asleep. I don't know what the hell I was saying to you. This is where I still love him. Man, he actually solved the problem for me. And all because I was talking to him in my sleep. It's kind of funny. Warms your heart just a little bit. But what's even funnier is that I had a full-blown fucking conversation in my sleep.
That's crazy.
Oh. It's a
I
little
did not
thing.
read it, Lauren. I'm sorry. Oh man, it is so difficult to get back in the rotation of streaming. So difficult because like it's also a boring ass week to stream. Like there's nothing to talk about.
Did you play that little thing that I sent you in Discord?
You sent me a lot of things.
It's the last thing. It's got your picture, your OG picture.
Oh, I did not know that was a thing.
Yes. Play it real quick by yourself first.
I like that.
I thought you might. I was playing around with different sites and stuff yesterday, trying to make stuff. I was like,
I like this. We're gonna share this here.
Let's see what Teddy made.
We gotta mute up though.
Niggas in the club sitting all alone. If you ain't got no money, take your broke ass home.
I like that. That made me laugh.
Nice.
I wonder who knows that song.
I have no idea what that song is.
You don't know that song? Oh, come on, you're a Georgia boy. You should know that. That's some fucking Kilo. That's nasty.
That ain't my boy. I don't know who the hell that is.
Kilo Ali, whatever he's going by nowadays. He's an Atlanta classic for 90s rap. Oh yes.
You said 90s and rap. See, I was barely alive in the 90s and I don't listen to rap.
Man, I thought that all Southside ATL knew Kilo and Lee's a nasty dancer. But then again, you don't go to certain clubs, so I guess
I'm not black.
Oh no. It was so much mostly white kids that were driving around to him because he was the fucking bass king. Oh my god.
Okay, fair enough.
So yeah. You wasn't hitting.
I like anything that can make a bass pop. That makes me happy.
Oh shit, he has the fucking best. I mean, that song, do you hear what I hear? That boom, that boom. Ooh, I like that boom in my car. I'll be booming down the street. That's Kilo, if you've ever heard that. So, yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this was just to get into the swing of things, get used to streaming again. We went an hour and almost 30 minutes. I think I'm going to call it here for the day. That way I can come back tomorrow, do some research. That way I can come back tomorrow with some actual topics to talk about, some actual good stuff that we can actually have a talk about. I can also get back to doing some spooky streams.
Nice.
I'm trying to get the stuff that I said done for the videos that I do. I started doing the gaming content. I've got some shorts coming up tonight. I'll be looking for some videos for Tucker.
You're going live at 4?
I'm not going live.
Oh. I thought you had a thing.
I do.
Post for later on.
Yeah,
oh, you're not going live.
It's not a live. It's
okay, gotcha. It's a premiere thingy.
It's a premiere, yeah. It's
Gotcha,
a premiere at 5. I got a premiere at 5. It's a long one. It's raw, uncut, unedited footage of Abe, Kat, Emmett, and Elder Lions playing content warning. In fact, I will show
a sneak preview.
Yes. Let me see. Oh yeah, no, here we go. This is perfect. So unmute everybody, and I'm gonna show this. I'm gonna show this little sneak peek of our gaming.
Just for the record, you just said that's a Borken bag, like what a dog.
No, it says
like a Swedish dog.
It literally says Borken bag.
Go.
Yay!
Jackass.
Here we go.
I'm gonna put a monster in my Borken bag.
Borken bag. Shooter.
I shot the shooter. Oh shit.
I'm out.
Goo it.
I got it.
It's fucking trouble.
How do I throw it?
Murdered you.
Okay, ooh. This
Oh, it's
screw
coming
ball
back.
is
It's
helpful.
coming back. The ship with you too.
Oh fuck! I just want y'all to know that that absolutely scared the fuck out of me whenever I said, oh fuck. That was a genuine reaction because I was so focused on the robot dog with a gun on its back that I did not see the literal spider mine crawling towards me. And I put the camera, you see me unfocus the camera, and I saw that motherfucker. Because like the big ass, and in that game, like the camera, when you're playing, the camera blocks like 2/3 of your view. And like fucking like that scared the ever living shit out of me because as soon as I unfocused from the camera and dropped it down to my character's side, I see the Spider-Man. I'm like, oh fuck! Like, Jack. That was the least funny clip, by the way.
I give y'all credit, man. I don't like the jump scare games. Like, I don't know. I'm weird like that. I've had too much adrenaline in my life.
No shit. It's like making my heart skip a beat. Might not restart, y'all. Shit.
Nah, okay. This is like the mid-range funny. This isn't even the. This is like mid-range funny, right? For what's coming.
Oh, I'm sure.
We're coming to you from the dystopian future. We will be going underground to see where the enemies came from.
Get out, Mr.
Scared?
Oh, don't be scared.
Hell no, I ain't scared of shit.
Oh no, that's that thing that'll grab you.
Up top. Yeah, somebody
Don't touch
can somebody can go say hi to it though.
Hi.
Go emote to it.
Harpoon!
Oh, he shot me in the ass! He shot me in the ass!
He's gonna kill you. Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, you got stuck in the thing too. Oh, I think we can throw things at him to get him out of there. Look,
we might need to run. We might need to run.
Shine the lights on. Shine the lights on the other monster.
Let me
go! The camera! We're almost...
Oh my gosh. This is terrible. What is that thing?
We gotta get...
He just keeps shooting him.
He just keeps shooting me in the ass, man.
Leave. He's trying to get out. Look, he's hitting it.
Oh god,
That's the bad guy.
Oh god, oh god. Oh god. He got me.
He got her. He got her. No. Get in the ship.
Like the jump scare, it's not even that bad for a jump scare game.
Yeah, no, there's
I've
been a
heard-
few I've played over the years. I can't remember what they were, but holy shit. I was like actually mad at my ex for freaking. He's like, no, play this. Trust me, you'll like it. Yeah, no, I was actually mad at him. Like, why'd you do that shit to me? You're not nice. He thought it was funny. I did not.
We know why.
Yeah,
We know
my
why he
mom
thinks it's
fucked my-
funny.
My mom fucked my head up when I was little, okay? It is not my fault.
No, I said we know why he thinks it's funny.
Oh man.
Well, I would imagine if OG was in his shoes, OG would think it was funny too.
Wait, what did OG do?
Oh no, not talking about my ex bringing a game just to get me to jump and be afraid.
Oh yeah, no, that's hilarious. I would totally do that.
Ready? The search for the magic.
Behind us.
What are you doing?
There's
Something
bad
drew
down
me.
there. Oh! He just threw Emmett at me.
Forget how to walk. This is not very.
He just threw Emmett at us.
Oh, the thing is.
Shit. Look, bitch, you need to calm down. This is what you need to do. You need to. Yep, that's right. Go keep walking, bitch.
That motherfucker! That motherfucker! Fucking. Oh my! The next clip I'm gonna show y'all. We got murked right off the rip. He found the camera, and like that whole match, the next match I'm about to show y'all, that whole match he didn't run into any monsters. He was like, I guess they fucking died of boredom. I'm like, oh hell no!
Ooh, why did I do that?
Another school.
Hey, you want a little head?
Yeah.
Myself, I have like a slither of hell.
Oh.
What's your mom? You know how this ends. Oh shit! Fuck. Was I recording that? Yep, sure.
It blows up.
Hey, what's
I'll sort of looks good.
Yeah, you got
Oh, no, not again.
Look, we're not doing this again. What's up, bitch?
We're almost out of oxygen though, too. So careful.
I'm just gonna film this guy. Turn around. Can't even see the bitch. Where'd he go? There he is.
Shit.
He's a snail
Oh,
guy.
snail.
Just let me form up this
Run.
last little bit of film on you, bitch.
Okay.
Come here.
Oh my gosh, this is terrifying.
You let me film you. Oh shit!
Thank you for the raid, Mike. I appreciate it. Thank you, everybody. Oh man. And then there's like one more clip, and like I kid you not, Elder was the luckiest motherfucker on the face of the planet. And he's fucking hilarious. He fucking like he was like bitch to every monster, and I'm like, calm down. Like they actually waddled the fuck away. And yes, Lauren, I did.
That's right. Keep on walking, bitch. I was like, oh god.
And Lauren, yes, I did get yeety bo beatied. Like that fucking monster just picked me up. Was like, all right, bitch, I'm tired of your shit. Yonk.
I think I have to show off this burger to the monsters.
Big hungry.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Alright, where's the cheeseburger? Is that it? Alright.
That one is so funny because like you just hear us go, oh shit, and then the camera picks back up and we're just fucking dead. Like dead. Did you see that? Did you see that one, Tootie? Or were you busy?
I think so. Yeah. Yep.
That
I
shit.
caught the.
Like,
caught it. I was like, yep. Now I'm gonna make cheeseburgers for lunch.
Like, oh my god, oh, Y'all can act. So the game, those are clips that the game takes for the YouTubers that play the game to make shorts. It's really convenient. But the actual gameplay of us making those shorts, because the whole point of that game is basically it's a found footage game, but you're supposed to be making content for your YouTube channel. It's called Content Warning, and it is hellaciously funny. Agriapolis was actually there for a lot of us playing it on Abe's channel. So, oh no, Lauren, that was actually Elder Lions. I'm a green. My character's a green uwu, and like Elder was filming me get thrown. When I got thrown, like he got thrown up the ramp, I got thrown over the railing into a fucking pit that's like 8,000 miles deep, and there is no fall damage. So I'm just sitting there falling the whole time. Like my guy's like flailing, and I just hit the ground like plunk, and just stand up like nothing's wrong, and just get mowed down by a machine gun. like it was hilarious.
Yo, totally different game, of course. I was playing Skyrim once, and I got kicked by a fucking giant. And I swear to God, I was tumbling in the air for like ever. It was hilarious.
You joined the Nordic space program. That's crazy.
I have not I don't know when I've laughed that fucking hard. Because I'm literally just sitting there like, no, I'm just, I'm spinning in the air. Like, just flying, just waiting. Not sure where I'm going to fucking land. But oh my God.
Yes, it is called Content Warning. I thought about getting Battlefield, but I'm not too sure because like the Call of Duty and Battlefield rotation really, like, I'm like nah. For like the past 4 years, I'm just like, I don't know.
Yeah, I think my son's been pretty exhausted on the most recent Call of Duty and Halo shit. It's like
my
son's
son's
not even worth it anymore.
Yeah, my son's not even interested in the newer games. He's like, bleh.
Mm-hmm. So he goes back and plays Minecraft.
I might play. We can play a couple. I'll play a couple rounds with y'all with the Content Warning. I can show y'all what it looks like. I'm just trying to make
take my dog outside real quick. So,
all right.
But I'll take my iPad.
And Beth, you don't have to worry. It's not really a jump scare game.
I'm not worried. I only worry when I'm actually playing them. Okay, that's where the problem comes in, is when I'm playing it. That motherfucker, oh my God, what was it?
Let me know if y'all hear an echo. Does anybody hear an echo?
No. Yep. I'm mute.
I will mute. I'm just gonna mute the sound. I gotta get let me So you can, from what I understand, is you can go by yourself. Beth, you can unmute. I just muted the other audio because.
Okay. Well, I also didn't want the dog or something to freaking be woo-wooing in the background or nothing. Like that.
So. We're gonna try to do this single-handedly. All right. This shit gets
gee, I gotta
creepy
tell you the
as
story after the stream ends. It's pretty funny.
okay. This shit gets creepy as fuck, especially with it being an empty building. Like you hear like grumbles and like it's good at the jump scares. Oh yeah, no, I'm about to get wrecked, man. Like I wish y'all could hear the sounds because y'all are gonna hear me scream like a bitch a couple of times, and you're not gonna know why.
Oh,
Because
that's
like shit whispers in your ears and like explodes next to you. It's already starting to do it now. Like I'm completely by myself, so oh Lord, I don't even want to do it. I don't even want to give y'all the satisfaction. Oh, the suspense is killing me. Oh, the suspense is killing me. I swear to fucking God. Oh, I don't like this already. Oh no! I'm gonna squeal like a little bitch. This is gonna be crazy. The anticipation is even worse. Oh fuck! Oh shit! Hey, Big Bertha, what you up to? Oh goddamn! She backed it up on me. Oh, it's so fucking weird looking. Oh, what the hell? Oh, that fucker behind Big Bertha, the big fucking. Oh no! Oh no! 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 Fuck! It's kidnapping me. Oh, I can't get out. Oh no, I can't get out. What the hell? Let me get back. Let me get back to the ship. This is our. Oh fuck! Jesus Christ! It scared the fuck out. It's coming back for me. It's coming back for. Oh god damn it! It's coming. It's bullying me at this point.
That is pretty fucking hilarious.
It's just bullying me at this point. Bertha, no! God damn it! Oh yeah, it's just dragging me back to the fucking same spot over and over again. If I can even just make it through one, I'll be happy. I didn't get wrecked. Oh man. See, that's considered a fucking an easy one. What's up, Mr. Mister? Oh man.
That's so tiny to have to look at when you're playing.
Oh no, that's just a recording that I made.
Okay. I don't know about all this gaming stuff.
I got
miss
kidnapped
gaming.
I got kidnapped by the monster like 3 times.
For real, it had it out for you for sure. Taking you back to its nest for later. That's the sad part. It shouldn't have left you there. So able to get away. But I think it was having too much fun dragging you around.
I was getting bullied by Big Bertha. She was backing that thing up on me and like bouncing me into the walls and shit.
It's kind of creepy cute.
Yeah, I mean, it's a fun game. There's one game that I'm not about to play by myself called Phasmophobia, and that's an actual like horror game with jump scares, demons, and ghosts and shit. And I'm like, nah, I'll wait until Abe and Kat want to play.
Yeah, I've heard of that one.
It's scary.
One of the ones my ex got me to play with, it was one of the Silent Hill games. But there was another one. I can't think of the name. It might have still been in the same franchise. I don't remember. I just remember slapping the shit out of him as he was laughing at me. He was like, no, here, trust me, you'll like this one. Yeah, asshole.
Yes, Lauren, that is the exact purpose of the exact objective of this game. It's called content warning. You're trying to get the best clout ever. Oh man, let's see. Y'all ready to see me like get scared?
Oh shit.
Oh, it's already creaking. Everything's creaking and whispering and already. I don't like this. I'm just gonna know. I'm just gonna get out of here. I don't even like this. The suspense gets me every time. Oh man, talk to me, y'all. Goddamn.
I don't know what to say.
We're watching.
Yeah.
Here you go.
You're like, ooh, watch this game. There's gonna be jump scare, a little bit of jump scares. Why aren't you talking to me?
Grumple, join so we can play.
Oh goodness.
Join so I have somebody to play with. I don't know why Grumple's calling me a nerd. He was the. Oh fucking Jesus Christ! Something's got me. Oh my god, it threw me! Oh my god, it threw me down the fucking. Oh, I didn't even catch it on camera. What the fuck was that? Oh my god!
Oh, something's got me.
Something threw me. You watched it. It fucking threw me. It picked me up by my waist, like, hey, baby, and it threw me into the pit. It threw me into the love pit. Okay, you know what? Merciful. Hey, it's a doggy. Oh shit! God damn it! I got murdered. See?
And then here's this little pleasant little wood area. Little shed, little stuff. Nice and green and pretty. Oh, that don't look good.
I think you took a wrong step, sir.
Nuh-uh.
You fell into
What's
like
up, Grumple?
obliviousness.
Grumple, my homie.
See, Grumple's home base has everything unlocked.
Why are you gay?
Okay. Am I drunk?
Yes.
My character is crip walking. Like Grumple's little base gets everything unlocked. Like he has the trampoline and shit. The water slide.
Oh no, wait. If I were to play this game with you, yeah, I know I have all the things.
I have none of the things. I have a hole in the ground.
It's all about the things, don't you know?
Swimming.
I have all the hats.
What does that say? 1500 BC?
Yeah. Do you want to play Grumple?
Hey, Tootie
Is it
Bug,
too
what
early?
the fuck are you doing?
I
could do one. I could do one. Link it, nerd. I could do one. I'm not ready to crash yet, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna.
So you haven't slept yet?
Nope, sure haven't.
Grumple, do not pull. Look, I just did that shit. Let me tell you something. It's not good for you. Later on, you wake up, you don't know where you put anything, and everything is really fucking like no shit. I literally, I fell asleep sitting up. Had a full conversation with my son. I fell asleep sitting up again and woke up when I fell on the floor. That was fun.
Damn it, woman.
I can't find everything I took out of my pockets last night. I don't know where I put anything. I was
Beth,
full out
I literally
delusional.
just said I'm okay with playing a game with Orthodox Guy. What are you talking about? Why are you
Staying
so
awake
racist?
when you shouldn't. Don't stay awake too long. It's not good for your brain.
Beth, like you're getting more racist as the day goes by.
Base?
Oh dear.
I'm just looking out for you, man, because you're gonna lose everything in your pockets. It's gonna be really weird later.
I welcome the day that some dude reaches inside my pockets. That's going to be an interesting day.
No, nobody reached in my pocket. You know who reached in my pockets? I reached in my pockets, and I took everything out of my pockets so that I could finally lay down. And I don't know where I put anything. It's gone. The fucking void
Beth,
ate it all.
you're taking it away from me where I can shoot a thing. Like, please don't take that. Like, stop, just stop.
Go ahead. I get it.
And you're not talking about Texas. No, it's like you don't know about Texas. It's fine.
I'm just saying, empty your pockets before you get.
Are we doing content warning? Okay. Yeah, no, I'm gonna play a game, Beth. Calm your tits. Okay.
I'm just
Calm the
saying,
memories down, Beth. I'm gonna play a game of content warning. My friend. Are you
I'm just saying, empty your pockets before you get so tired.
Wait, if you're telling me to run my pockets, you might be a target next. Like, what the fuck is happening there?
I do like it when they fight.
I thought we were friends, but if you're trying to get me to run my pockets, like, I might accidentally fraud. I'm not, I'm sorry. That's like
this conversation is in 2 different lanes. 5 different speeds.
Oh fuck! Give me just a minute. I gotta launch this game. Content warning. There we go.
Jumping on the bed.
You're that many.
Oh. I should. I honestly should.
Now he's up here doing Dance Dance Revolution. Okay. That's what's missing is music.
Okay. Wait, Auntie, you notice I don't
What?
No.
Grumple is frozen.
You breaking up, homie. I told you, this is what happens when you stay up way past your bedtime.
This is my character's face, by the way. This is what people see when they look at
Up
me.
since I was up early this morning. He's been streaming. He went from Abe's to his own, and ooh, my goodness.
Well, at least his nuts aren't floating all over the screen like they do on my channel.
What?
Grump's nuts. It's become a joke on my channel at this point. He changes his profile picture to a picture of walnuts, and yeah, we got to deal with Grumple's wrinkly ass nuts on my channel.
Old man balls.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's Well, if he comes back, I will just see. Look, the plan: go down to the old world, feeling something scary, upload to SpookTube, go viral. Yeah, buddy.
That's
little money.
Oh, he'll be back. Video games, come on. I've never met. Well, that's not true. I've met some guys who will turn down a chance to game, but it's rare.
Universal woman's unemployment. Woo. Crazy. You can buy little hairstyles too. Every time you come back to this place, these change. Prices also change. But I am a broke bitch, so I can't afford shit.
Hey, I actually got to bounce out. I got to take care of my dog, and then I got to do debate prep with Cynthia. And oh my god, like the next.
Are y'all teaming up?
Yeah.
Oh,
so
gets two. Where?
Well, there's a lot coming up. But Sunday night after Vibes, it's gonna be Dusty is actually moderating. It's gonna be Cynthia and I against Lady Katie and Ahisma on Is Christianity Good for Women in Modernity?
Oh shit. Dusty is going to be in heaven.
It's gonna be good. This is gonna be the start of something, for sure. Like he's gonna start doing some women only panels, with some actual like intelligent debate where it's not just out trashing women, kind of like how the whatever podcast gets, and even definitely Fresh and Fit get a lot of flack.
It ain't going to be red pilled.
Yeah, it's not super red pilled at all because Dusty actually likes women and tends to be a
So
satirist.
red pill is gay.
It is. It's setting men up to fucking hate women, which is not a good thing. I mean, come on, because if you're a dude and you hate women, that would make you gay. But
we talk a lot about women's rights. Let's talk about women's wrongs.
Hey, listen, I agree that I think everybody does a lot of fucking wrongs, but especially women, and I don't think that they should be getting away with it as easily as they do a lot of the times. But on the same note, I'm not totally like what's the word I'm looking for here? For as misogynistic as I might seem at times, I don't think that women necessarily need to be totally chained to a fucking oven in the kitchen popping out babies left and right with no say over anything.
Whoa. They definitely should be chained to a radiator. Maybe not an oven.
Hey, look, I will be the first one to say that being a wife and a mother is by far like the best thing I've done with my life. It's made me feel more fulfilled than anything else. However, we have to be, realistic about the world that we live in. And the fact is, women do end up having to contribute and work and do a lot of things outside of the home by necessity at this point.
That's true.
That doesn't mean they should be beat up for it.
Well, there's those that
There's some jokes I want to make, but I feel like they'd be very uncouth right now.
Oh, I fucking love uncouth jokes. Why are you holding back on me?
I was about to say,
Look at
there's
the company.
there's
You're good.
so much that you could beat your woman for instead of just for them having to work and be outside. That's
Hey,
crazy.
as long as the stick is skinnier than a thumb, right?
Hell no! You get a thick ass rod, crack over the head with it one good time. Look, all I'm saying is, has not hitting them been working?
Yeah, no, that's the thing. Is the princess syndrome is really poisoned.
You don't get beat.
It's poisoned the mentality of women as
It
time has
has.
gone on. Disney is one of the worst things to happen to women in fucking many decades.
Here's why I'm probably still a misogynist, but also hate the red pill, because any complaint that you can make about women, you can also make about men in the modern world, and it's men's fault because we're the leader of society. Women may get to decide. Women get to decide who breeds. Men are the leaders of society.
Men should not be wearing pants that you can see their fucking nut bulge. Okay,
There's
that's
a
too
lot.
tight. That's too tight.
There's a lot. Look,
men
we have
wearing women's clothes and expecting to be looked at as men, walking around all this shit. No.
Look, there's a lot of things that I think, a lot of charges you can make towards men that I know a lot of people, especially that are at least lean red pill, want to dismiss. And that's that, we do in fact have an entire generation of men at this point that don't know how to act like men. They just sit in their parents' house for until they're in their 30s to 40s playing video games with a part-time job and never really fucking doing anything with themselves, right? And they think that they should still be waited on hand and foot when they don't even know the first thing about being a man for a family and a household.
I mean, my question is, though, to you, why should they know anything about a family or household? Because there's nothing in it for them.
You're right. And that
there's nothing but heartache.
There's nothing with the poisoning when it comes down
there's
to women,
nothing but heartache out there for men, though.
Yeah.
Because as much as I agree with Dusty about the family court situation, right? Is that a lot of men, and I agree, but I don't. A lot of men don't prepare for it and they give up because it's all biased against them, But he completely, at least from my understanding, whether it's race or whether it's the gender thing, he's such an individualist that he absolutely denies the bias against whatever group. And there are biases that you can record.
Yes.
There's biases against men against family court. There's bias against white people in general in the country right now. The simple fact of the matter is you don't give up and you don't give in.
Exactly.
So I agree with him there.
Yeah.
But
men have lost the ability to, and yeah, you're right. I agree with you. It is a why bother situation. And it begins with the fact of, little girls from the time they're very little are, daddy's princess, and they're given this idea that they should be treated to a standard that is completely one-sided and just non-realistic. I mean, it drives me insane how many couples think that, if you have one argument, your marriage is doomed. It's like, no, dude, that is if
we
you're
live
not
in a
arguing.
society. We live in a society. I'll tell you a problem that I had, right? I had an issue where I argued with somebody, And instead of them dealing with the situation, they had a friend come pick them up, and then they talked shit to me.
Mm-hmm.
And that was obviously with a woman.
I was just gonna check to make sure, because there's men who do that too.
and if I put my hands on this woman or the dude who helped her like steal from me, I go to jail.
Mm-hmm.
So my thing is, our society is rotten to the core. I bring that up to say this: like, we live in a nanny state that has completely taken any responsibility from anybody. Not just women. Now, women do abhor responsibility and repercussions for their actions. I'll never change my mind on that. But we've lived in a state where we live in a society where if somebody does wrong, morally does wrong to you, hurts you emotionally or financially, and you react, you go to prison.
Yep.
Because
criminals become innocent, so to speak, because there's circumstances.
No, bullshit. Bullshit, because the bottom line is that even the worst of the worst, the second they get in front of our judicial system, end up getting a slap on the wrist and are released to do the very worst things that, quite frankly, I believe warrant the kind of instantaneous punishment that you don't come back from.
I mean, I hate to keep going back to the fact about, remember the girl that got stabbed on the damn bus or the train, whatever.
Our society is non-existent at this point. We don't have a society. We have an anarcho-tyranny system.
Yes,
we don't have a society. We don't have a society. And the simple fact of the matter is, like, you have so many motherfucking simps out here. A girl flashes a pretty smile, they're willing to put themselves in danger. Because crossing, and I ain't trying to sound like Billy Badass, but crossing me and owing me money is not something you really want to be on the other end of. So if you help somebody steal from me, there's gonna be repercussions. And unfortunately, he didn't know this. But a pretty smile.
Know it. They just don't care. That's the problem.
Oh no, he ended up caring a lot.
But what I'm
ended
saying,
up caring a lot.
This is what I'm saying is that we've become so lackadaisical as a people that with our own children, we don't teach them that you don't fucking steal from people, because if you do, you might get hurt, or maybe it's just bad. I mean, come on, these are common
it
sense
ain't
things.
necessarily the stealing from people part, right?
Oh no,
it's
all of it. It's all of it, dude.
Because of the society we live in, like, I understand moral relativism, right? And like, I'm becoming the worst type of fascist. Like, I'm starting to believe that might makes right, and like nothing matters. And like, I'm not afraid of dying. And that's not a good combination. I'm also getting more and more healthy and fit as time passes, because I'm getting even though my depression is spiraling and it feels like it's getting worse, it's getting less and less.
Yeah.
And it's lasting less and less time in between issues. I just have a lot going on, and it seems to never have a break in between. But like, I'm getting my energy back. I can lift the same amount of weight I could lift high school. I left high school. Like,
nice.
I'm getting.
You should be able to bench at least your own weight.
I am getting.
I know I can't.
I can.
But you're a man.
And, yeah. Well, that's the thing. Like, I don't know.
By nature, you're
I'm not.
But so then, Tuddy, why should men be held to that expectation of being able to do such things when women aren't even held to the expectation of keeping their legs closed, for instance, and having some kind of virtuosity that is becoming
that's not
of a
where I
wife?
was going with it.
I know. I know. I'm not saying you were. I'm just throwing the question out there because this is the crux of the problem between the men and women in the situation in our country.
Women expecting men to hold up their part of the
I
man
agree with what
part, but
Mr.
yet the women not having to hold up their part of the
I agree with what
contract.
Mr. said here, right? But the average woman, in my opinion, the average person in this country, but since we're talking about women, I specify women. The average person in this country doesn't deserve to be respected nor talked to decently. I'm just gonna say it. An unpopular opinion. The average person is not worthy of respect or dignity in this country because they don't give it to themselves.
Once upon a time, like I was raised to afford everyone that I encounter a certain level of kindness and, for lack of a better
I
word,
too
respect,
used to be
right?
naive.
Right. But that's the thing is it has come down to a point where it's like with my children, would I teach them the same values? I want, I have, but on the same note, there's almost a level of regret there because that is where, the wolves step in, right? Those are the people who end up getting taken advantage of at the end of the day, because we don't have a society anymore, as you were saying. People.
I used to live before becoming a fascist. And like me and Dusty was talking today, I believe it was on Abe's, because somebody told me to kill myself in his chat today.
Oh, fuck that.
Like I outright said they wanted me to kill myself. So I timed them out, not because they were talking to me, but because the self-harm TOS shit.
Yeah.
And like I was taking care of everything. And like this person literally wanted to simp for somebody else because I called this person out. I called this person out over here. They no longer come over here. And they just want to be a downer, look down on people, look down their nose, and then talk shit and complain. And then when you call them out, they want to call themselves calling you out, and it's a bunch of bullshit. And then when you actually put them in a position to have to see that they're wrong, they get mad at you. And it is a woman. It's a woman, and they cannot hold accountability for themselves. And then simps who want to defend this woman and say, oh, you're a vagina, but yet, oh, I'm a vagina, but yet you have to insert yourself like a woman into a conversation. So, like, the men in this country are not even fucking acting like men.
Exactly.
They literally, and like the issue, like Dusty pointed out, like you have a lot of haters, and I'm like, you know what? You know why I have a lot of haters? And people will always say, "Oh no, it's because you talk." It's da da da. They always say something else. Like I forget what one big pond said over there, but the reason I have a lot of haters is I don't take people's shit. I don't
I think it's because you speak a lot of truth that they wish they can speak.
Well, it's not even that. They're uncomfortable with that truth. Because I used to live my life like a naive retard. I used to believe in equality. I used to believe in kindness. I used to believe in sharing. I used to believe in not breaking the law. I used to believe in not stealing. I used to follow the 10 Commandments. But when I realized that if you don't have a society that enforces these things like a fascist would enforce these things, there's no point abiding by them.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you don't enforce them, when you don't afford, the only equality is equality under the law. When you don't enforce that, it rots your society from the inside out, and only the wolves and strong survive. And I'd be goddamn if I'm one of the fucking weak.
Exactly.
I'd rather die on my feet than live on my fucking knees. And that's what society hates. They hate somebody that sees past the veil and does not give a fuck. Do you know why?
Yeah, you're not staying in line like a good little child who's, raising your hand to ask questions and shit. And that is where it comes down. And that's why I'm saying it's like, even with my own kids, I absolutely am like, no, you do not take shit from anybody. I know I taught you to be kind and polite and all that. But dude, understand that by doing that, you're putting a target on your back. And now you are seen as one of the weak just for having basic fucking manners. And it's disgusting that we've reached that point.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a reality. It really is.
Well, the thing is, like, and I told, like, I just don't care about the politics anymore because
It's all a
now
joke, anyways.
well, I've said this time and time again. Like, I watch all of y'all debate each other, right? Tootie, Beth, like, I watch all of y'all debate each other and talk to each other and shit, and I'm like, what does that actually accomplish besides fun and creating a revenue stream? What does that accomplish? What's the purpose on having all these debates? You argue and you intellectually butthole sniff and you mentally masturbate. What the fuck's the point in it? Because, like, at the end of the day, if you don't believe in what you believe in strong enough to take a life or die, and there is another opposite coin to that. If you don't believe in what you say enough to live for it, it's easy to die. It's easy to hurt somebody. But if you don't make changes in your life that are positive, that are going to extend your life, it's like, oh, I'll die for you. I'll die for you. But will you live for them? Will you make the changes necessary to to be positive? Most people won't do either.
I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to interrupt. My bad. The problem with it is that the voices that we have that are speaking out and having these conversations and trying to effectuate change have absolutely no power to even do so. So you end up with a lot, and you'll hear this a lot where people are like, I have no voice. Nobody, and it's like, we have a voice. As a matter of fact, we're screaming. But the problem is the people who can do anything with it aren't listening because it doesn't benefit them at the end of the day. We need to realize that those who can make the change have put us in this position intentionally.
Without the willingness to affect change, hint, hint, I can't say what I actually mean, so I have to speak on code. Without the willingness to affect change, it doesn't matter what you say or believe in because no one will ever take you serious.
Exactly.
And that's why I keep telling Dusty whenever talking about Antifa and all this and saying that the right's falling into a trap, I say it's a fucked if you do, fucked if you don't. If you fight them, yeah, they'll spin the narrative, they'll do all this bullshit, and they'll cry about it. But if you don't, they'll win anyway. And they're like, oh, it's not, the dichotomy's not, the dichotomy exists. You people think that you people hate this government and think that they're so inept and so fucking stupid until it comes time to actually fight against your enemies. And then it's the most sophisticated fucking government that's ever existed, capable, not only capable, but not only willing, but capable to maintain a facade and keep this like multi-level 4D chess game going on. I'm like, no, it's just a bunch of idiots doing a power grab, and you're gonna let them win because you're so scared to do anything about it. And I'm not saying, and again, I'm not calling to action people to go and fist fight Antifa. But bitching and complaining because your government labeled them a domestic terrorist organization or a foreign terror organization and saying the president shouldn't do that.
It's overdue.
Yeah.
And here's the thing is that it's like, you take somebody like, for instance, and I really at this point, I mean, I hate to even bring it up, but like Charlie Kirk, okay, who was out there doing whatever he could to try to effectuate change. And that is the reality of what happens in this day and time to people who try to. I am at least happy to see that, a lot of the voices are like, fuck that, and getting bigger. I mean, we're seeing Crowder going back to colleges again and stuff. But
yeah, but fuck Steven Crowder, honestly.
Yeah, I hate that piece of shit.
I don't like him either. All I'm talking about is what it is that he's doing. At least he's back in there, despite the threat, and still, people are picking up the shield, right? Like, the problem is, even with people like this who are trying and trying and trying, The bottom line is that they don't have the ability, even if, yeah, I mean, come on, OG, let's get real for a second. Do you think that if 60% of the US, the population, wanted to change a specific law or code that actually benefits those who are running our country, do you think that change would ever even make it to a voting stage?
You had a point on that one.
They would stop that. They would kill it dead in the water. Why? Because it does not benefit them. And it does not matter how loud our voices are at the end of the day. The powers that be, in all actuality, it's funny because people think we have this democracy. Actually, I think it is far more of a, it's not a fascist situation because it's not one person in control. It's a group of people who are self-interested. And they will it's not left and right. It's them versus us. And OG, you're muted, just so you know.
I'm aware. The thing about it is, I'm just gonna say this.
I love you.
Pick one. Pick one. Either the government is inept and full of retards, or it's playing both sides and playing 4D chess. Because when it's convenient for you, when you want to bitch and not you, but like people in general, when it's convenient for them, they want to bitch and complain and say the government's stupid, it doesn't know how to educate people, it doesn't know how to do its job, we need to lower the government. But then when it's convenient for them to go, oh, well, of course we shouldn't use our power to destroy our enemies. It'll be used against us because the government is using them as a cudgel to get you to react.
I think that especially like, because I've been preparing for dear Lord, I'm supposed to debate public schools with Tyler forever now, and we just haven't gotten to it for a myriad of reasons. I think that the failure of educating our population is completely intentional at this point. And you can make a good argument for that if you actually look at the decline of the standards throughout the last, 4 or 5 decades. As well as when you start looking at certain areas throughout our country where, it's more...
What happened in the last 4 or 5 decades? I pose this question to every white person I speak to.
What is that?
What happened in the last 4 or 5 decades? I pose that question to every white person I speak to.
I think the number one thing is the decline of our educational system.
And what happened? What happened?
School lines, county lines.
Desegregation happened.
Yeah, that okay. Yeah,
it's a fucking fact at this point. It's a fact. It's an undeniable fact. Look at every service industry in this country. Look at the demographics of the service industry.
Yeah.
Look at the demographics. Prove everything that I'm saying. Look at the demographics of these inner cities that can't read at a 4th grade level. And I mean, this isn't even a racist talking point, right?
No.
This is literally, we have not only are there racial differences, or let's X those completely out. We have made it to where these people and protected classes in general play by a different set of standards and rules, and it has been done to their detriment and our own. I mean, and that's completely leaving out any racial argumentation other than pure demographics and facts.
Yeah, you can wipe the actual. I mean, like, I get where you're pointing to, and you've got a point with it, right? But at this point, and I was trying to talk to Marte about this one, but it was way too crowded of a panel. You can see where when the system that was being used to help certain demographics kind of break down their nuclear families started spreading to other demographics. And then you see the education system just fucking fail across the board, and nobody's fighting it. Nobody's holding
This is
any
why,
kind of standards. And then
and that's why I fought you so hard on the Prussian education system, because the Prussian education system is still used by Japan, China, a lot of places that have higher education standards.
You're right.
And Japan doesn't even have a military, so they use the Prussian education system to build compliant workers, and a military doesn't make any sense there. Because here's the thing, I feel like it's done on purpose for their own political ideological beliefs. Whenever people argue certain ways, because I get why Flo would make the argument. I don't get why you would. Right? He doesn't want to pay taxes for schools. 9 times out of 10 doesn't really. My understanding of his belief doesn't want to pay for public schools from taxes.
I don't want to either. They're fucking me at this point. Fuck them.
Same here.
I'm about to go be sitting outside our school district with a big ass sign. I'm not even joking. I am mad at them right now. They can kiss my ass.
Well, the thing
the
about
money
the
doesn't
thing,
even actually go to the schools. It goes to the school board members' pockets. And
yeah.
That's what
they're not even
really,
teaching our
really
kids.
burns
Dude,
me.
look, I got a whole bunch of teenagers who hang around my house, and I love them to death, but they're dumb as dirt. Okay? God bless their poor little pea-picking hearts. They are not gonna go very far in life. And
that Common Core. Oh yeah.
Oh Lord. Don't even get me started on
Bug,
Common Core math.
me and you about to argue. Because I am very, very good at mathematics. And and the way that they tried to teach me to do math, I struggled with. And I'm smarter than the average bear. I've come to terms with that. I used to say I'm dumb. People get mad at me when I say I'm dumb. Unless they don't like me, then they talk shit on me for finally accepting that I'm smart, right? A lot of smart people tell me I'm smart, right? But the way I do math, the way I count on my fingers and I group up numbers, it's Common Core. And I was doing it before Common Core was ever introduced into schools. And I taught myself calculus and advanced mathematics. So before and this is something that I don't understand, because Common Core is a more scientific way to do math.
But it's not practical.
My problem with Common Core
is.
My problem with Common Core comes
Whenever you're
listen,
trying to do 1 + 1 = 2, and you got to do all this other hoo-ha shit going on with it. What the fuck?
Hold up.
That's not common. That's not Common Core.
Yeah, it's not the same. So the Common Core that they've been pushing out here, and my big problem with it is that it's like, okay, so now the kids are learning at home. Parents have to help them, but you know,
Common Core math is taught in Japan and China, and they have some of the highest graduation rates. Best educated students. That's where we got Common Core from.
I understand. What I'm trying to say.
Common Core teaches you how to add, subtract, divide, and multiply by number groupings.
I got that. What I'm saying is what happened. And here's the thing: is I fully, absolutely will say, completely clearly, there are like I've seen a few things on like how they do math with the number groupings, and like my ex had showed me a video for doing multiplication with big numbers where you make a grid with these lines and you count the number of points and you get the answer, and it's absolutely correct like every time. And I was like, that shit is awesome.
That is in fact Common Core what Agri posted, and that is exactly how Tootie Bug. That's how math works, darling. Just because you don't understand it.
Hang on.
No. That's exactly how math works. When you have a fundamental, a scholarly understanding of mathematics, you see them as number groupings.
Yes. The Common
And this
Core,
is what that is.
the Common Core problems that were sent home with my child for parents to help them do, okay, was not that. It was something very different that I couldn't even understand. And when I was doing the work and with old school math and getting the correct answers, I had teachers telling me I was wrong.
Yep.
And that is why you have so many parents who are like, fuck Common Core, because I think that we took the idea and they twisted it a little bit. And that was the thing, was when I went to the teachers, I was like, what the fuck? And they were like, well, this is about estimating. Why the fuck would you estimate in math? And they could not explain it to me. Okay. That is where my beef with Common Core comes in, is they were giving me something to help my child with that, quite frankly, made no goddamn sense, came up with the wrong fucking answer every damn time. And it was just, and again, the teachers were like, no, you're going to teach your kid how to do this, even though you don't know how to do this.
Yeah, I don't know about the estimation thing.
Oh my God.
This is how my Tootie Bug, and I'm not trying to be a smart ass, like, this is how my autistic ass sees numbers.
And it's actually
I see them in number when I'm working through a problem in my head. I see them in number groupings. I don't typically see them in number groupings for a thing this small. But when I was at the top of my game in high school and in college, like when I was doing math every day and I was dealing with big fucking numbers, like, I was able to be right 99% of the time and just quickly do it. And I was in high school right before they introduced Common Core. I wasn't in there when the Common Core was going on. This is why I never understood the hatred for Common Core. Because this is how you understand, when you truly understand numbers, this is how you see math equations.
Well, I'm trying to explain to you where the hatred for Common Core came from. Because the position that I'm explaining to you, this is how it was for parents all across this country. Where literally, OG, when I say this was about estimation, like the math problem would be something like 13 times 4. Okay. And okay, 13 times 4, that's easy. I know how to do that. No, what they wanted was for the kids to make bubble groups and to round the numbers to the correct, like 13. No, it's going to be 15 instead. And 4, yeah, we're going to make that 5. And you got to make these number groupings. And eventually the answer that we were producing was nothing more than an estimation, because it does not solve the problem that's on the paper.
Yeah, I've
that
helped
shit
my little.
pissed me off.
I helped
That
my
got
little
my
brother.
tism going.
They don't even teach proper times tables anymore.
Yeah, no. I don't think that has anything to do with Common Core. I think that has to do with the systematic dumbing down of your children.
I agree with you on that one. Absolutely.
I agree with you, and that's why what I'm saying is what I'm seeing now. Now, when I look at it and understanding some of the Common Core better, the actual principles of true Common Core, when I look at it and then I look at what schools were sending home with kids with the instructions that were insisted upon, okay, they took this process and they twisted it a little. They manipulated it a little. And then it turns into absolutely just the dumbing down of our people, because now a kid can't build a fucking house and get the angles right because, well, shit, they use Common Core to solve for the problems. But this led to parents all across this country hating Common Core. It's not that they hate actual Common Core is not dumb. The way that the United States wanted to teach Common Core is dumb. If that makes sense.
Yeah, because never in the 4th grade, when my youngest was in the 4th grade, he was having a lot of problems with trying to get the math. And so when I pulled him out of public school and we started doing online schooling, and I found him a curriculum that was nothing about the Common Core system whatsoever. And I showed him how to do the math. Well, I guess I'll say the old school way, just basic, boom, boom, boom. He got it. And from then on, he was just fucking killing it with math. He was done with 4 years of high school.
There's a way, Tuddy, there's a way that they do multiplication in Asia that eliminates the need for memorizing the multiplication tables, and quite frankly is the most brilliant fucking thing I've ever seen, and I've tried it over and over and over again.
They teach you number groupings. They teach you to visualize the number groupings in your head, just like with the things that I keep.
Do you know what I'm talking about, OG? Where it's a multiplication problem, and they make a series of horizontal and vertical lines, and you count the number of intersections in between them, and you get the right fucking number every time. Like straight up, like depending on what place value you're looking at, you know how many points fall into this one section, and that's the number for this place value. Do you know what I gotta find the video.
I just think that's all necessary.
Okay, I'm finding the video now.
I guess I got old brain.
The one thing that Agri posted, right? Because I guess my brain, because how I was taught to do it and then how I do it with number groupings, I guess I have a hybridized system, because
that could be it, yeah.
Because I don't understand what they're wanting your child to do. They're wanting to see 13 minus 4 equals 13, minus 3 equals 10, 10 minus 1 equals 9. Like, I don't see the point in doing that. It's such a small number. Like, you want to do, if you're going to do number groupings in Common Core, like, you should do that for large, like three figures or higher. And it doesn't work in Common Core, doesn't work for decimals at all. So
I'm finding this video real quick. I'll be right back with you. Hang on.
But like to me, this isn't, to me, this math isn't hard. To do this isn't hard. And like, I don't get the complaints in it. The only thing that makes this particular one difficult in thinking is that it wants you to completely like disregard the 13 minus 4 for 10 minus 1 equals 9. That's kind of weird to me.
I check your Discord. I just sent you a video on how to do math.
All that just to get a simple answer of what's 13 minus 4 equal. It's just.
But it's too small of a number for what they're trying to do. Like, the system that I use that I mentioned that is like Common Core that I used in my head was like 3 figures in multiplication division type shit.
Check out that video I just sent you. This was something my ex showed me, like, oh my God, over a decade ago. And it absolutely, like, it's fucking brilliant, and it works. It genuinely works.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that just from looking at the thumbnail. I don't believe that at all. But then again, it could very well be true.
I tested it because when he first showed it to me, I was like, yeah, right. And so, like, we did, like, I was coming up with every fucking problem I could think of to test this shit out. And, like, genuinely, I don't know why we don't teach multiplication this way at all. I really don't.
Agri?
Hey, what's up? Yeah, I just wanted to get up and explain. Like, I'm not complaining about it, but that is what I've been teaching my 6-year-old. She was 5 in kindergarten, and it started in kindergarten, and they're basically doing like you said, the number groups. So like 13 minus 4 equals 9. So 13, 4, and 9 are the number group. That's what they started this year. But last year they were doing 13 minus 4 equals 13 minus 3 equals 10. 10 minus 1 equals 9. This year they're doing the number groupings. So it's like 13 minus 4 does equal 9. So therefore 9 plus 4 equals 13. And it all makes a number group. You can make subtraction equations and addition equations based off of those 3 numbers, and you can make 4 of them.
So this is what I did. This is what I did in my head before Common Core ever was around, and that's why I said it works better with like 3 figures and higher.
Right.
Is you have your ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, right? The places for the numbers. And basically in my head, I would subtract each number place and then go down the list until I got my full number. You get what I'm saying? That's I use number grouping in my mind. It's hard for me to explain, but if you saw me do which honestly at this point I haven't done math in an educational way like that I might completely fail, because if you don't maintain using this math and using your brain, you significantly in just like a few weeks time significantly get worse at it.
Because I'm having to learn a lot of this stuff all over again. But
and I think subconsciously a lot of people do it the same way. They just don't know how to teach or explain it, because numbers are a universal thing. And I think that we're just bad at talking about it.
Yeah, and I'm teaching, and I'll say this. I'm teaching my kid what they're wanting me to teach her. But for instance, like 13 minus 4, she would just straight up say 9 because she counts down. So she's like 12, 11, 10, 9, and it's 9. But they're also teaching how to use a number line to count backwards and forward. It's still kindergarten or first grade now at this point. So, I mean, but my oldest in 7th grade, that's where she was learning the multiplication lines like Beth was talking about.
Yeah, I'm going to send you the same video I just sent OG in Discord. Check it out later. And tell me if you've ever seen this. Like, I saw it over a decade ago, and it works fucking great.
My oldest is in 9th grade now, so it's been a couple years since they taught her that. So I'll look at it again. Sounds like the same thing, though.
Hi, this is Presh Talwalkar, and today I'm going to explain a math trick of how you can multiply numbers just by drawing lines. Let's say you want to multiply 12 by 13. For this 1, we'll draw 1 line. And for the 2, we'll leave a little bit of space and we'll draw 2 lines. For the other number, we'll draw lines in the other direction. Now we'll group together different lines and we'll count the dots. Here we have 6 different dots. In the middle, we have 5 different dots. And on the other side, we have 1 dot. And that's the answer, 156. We'll do another example.
Sorry, I was muted. That's exactly what she was learning. Yeah.
For 15 by 21, we start out by drawing 1 line.
I'm sorry, Beth. I didn't watch it. I didn't watch it. That actually makes a lot of sense.
You see what I'm saying? And therefore, you don't need to memorize multiplication tables anymore. It's completely obsolete.
You're gonna memorize them just by doing them. But this is actual application of numbers in reality. Yeah. You're seeing a representation of a pattern in reality that's going to lock it into your brain, and like this is positive. This is something that's going to make something that makes teaching easier.
Exactly. And that's the thing is, it's like, yeah,
they still have to learn the multiplication tables, though. What I see in the curriculum. here.
Yeah, they should though. They should. You should. The Prussian memorization is necessary. But having things like this to make it, having these tools to visualize and learn are also necessary. It's it's a nuanced thing. It's not one or the other, and that's what annoys me with all these political debates and talking about society. It's a very nuanced thing. These tools, these applications of new ways of learning, this is actually awesome. Like,
see, that's why I was kind of like shocked when you were like, this doesn't look great. Yeah, no, it's like,
I was literally just looking at the thumbnail, and now I feel like an ass.
It's okay. I still love you.
This is literally just it breaking down by the number groupings that I was talking about earlier.
Exactly.
This is the visualization.
Pretty legit, though. I mean, it works.
Yeah.
But the thing is, this is not what they were sending. When they started sending home Common Core math, this was not it. Like,
no.
My bad, go ahead.
I was just going to say, what they sent home was something totally foreign that, like, you never got the correct answer to it, ever. That was what drove me, like, that is my TISM thing, okay?
Because it refused to know decimals, and not everything divides evenly.
I want the correct answer to things. And yeah, that's the thing, is there are no decimals, right? That's the way that the Common Core math that they sent home, there was no remainders, there was no nothing. And it's like, if you're trying to build a house with it, you can't.
It gets crazy with the
I am
decimals.
all about having the correct fucking answer whenever you can. And so that was my personal hatred of Common Core, was that you never actually got the right answer.
Yeah, like 1 divided by 3 is 0.333333. 0.3333 times 3 is not 1. It's 0.9999.
Yeah,
so it's
but that's always been math, though. That's just how that works.
But no, because so here was the thing, was with the problems. Like, let's say you were trying to figure.
I didn't go under Common Core, and that's still how we did it.
If you use the calculator. Yeah, if you use the calculator, though, and you do that same equation, it'll come back to 1.
Any problems that they sent home, okay, were if the problem had a remainder, okay, you know, like, let's say you're cutting boards and you need to, there's going to be like a 1/4 of an inch that you need to cut off. Yeah, no, you just ignore that 1/4 of an inch. It's absorbed and rounded up to be part of the whole. So therefore, you're not actually getting, you know, like I said, if you're trying to build a house with it and you need boards
I ain't trying to cut you off, but I don't see that as being a thing, because I'm not saying that it didn't happen.
Yeah, I know. I got you.
But I'm saying, like, our entire point of our education system is to get people ready for college. And almost everything where you're going to have to do math in college is going to be some type of STEM where you have to have precise measurements. So I see no way, rhyme, or reason why.
I said the same thing you're saying right now to the school. Okay, because I was like, this does not make sense. You're not even solving for the correct answer. And what I was told is you're not supposed to.
They're supposed to just learn for the test. That's it.
And like, I was doing the math problems. I had my son doing his homework using methods like this line technique and shit like that. And even long math, because they wanted to show the work. He got every fucking answer wrong. Every answer. And it's like, how? And it got to the point where I was so frustrated. I was like, give me that shit. I did his math homework. And they still sent it back. Wrong, wrong, wrong. We started a whole thing where my son literally, he would get telemarketers. He got a new phone number and they would be calling up about his car warranty, you know? And he embarked on a goal to get any of them that he could to help with his math homework. And he actually succeeded. I was really proud of him. Because man, some of them got really mad that he wasted their time. But like literally nobody could do this homework that was being sent home by the school for Common Core math because it did not solve for the correct answer. It was all about learning how
Did they do away with it, or is that still the thing for your son?
I have no idea. He doesn't even show me his math homework anymore because he fucking I lost my mind over it for a minute. I was fucking furious. The teacher and I did not get along for those 2 years. And this was like middle school. Okay. I'm pretty sure now, like doing algebra, when he did algebra, that made sense. He was doing it the way that I learned to do algebra. He's doing geometry now, and I'm horrible at geometry unless I'm using it in real application, like hands-on, like I can use geometry to play pool, and fucking I'm an awesome pool player. You give me problems on a paper and I suck.
It's the memorizing all the postulas and the theorems and all that hoo-ha. It's like, fuck.
I can see it. I can see it. I can't fucking solve for it. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I don't know. Like my kids are learning, but they learned algebra in 6th grade. So my middle-aged kid, she's in 6th grade and she's learning algebra. My oldest is in advanced classes and she's doing geometry already.
I had geometry was my 10th grade math. Now geometry is 12th grade math. Figure that
I had
one
geometry
out.
in 8th grade.
She's doing
Figure
it
that
in
one
9th.
out.
She's doing it in 9th grade. She's gonna go to trig this year too.
Yeah, I had it in 8th
That's-
grade, but I was ahead of everybody when we came back from England.
And my son, he's like advanced placement when it comes to math. Okay. I do not understand why geometry is 12th grade math now. That makes no sense.
Because they've dumbed it down. They've dumbed their brains down.
Yeah. Instead, they added
down
multiple
5
years
lines.
of Common Core and pushed geometry and algebra up a few years.
They're
'Cause I
knocking
did
down the
algebra in
standard.
middle
Yeah.
school.
Y'all are gonna make me go back to college. I am sitting here yearning to learn right now, unironically. Like there's nothing more than I love. There's nothing more. There's no greater I love guns. I love pussy. I love a lot of things. But there is nothing more than I love than learning information, no matter how useful or useless that it's going to be. Like, learning information and skills is like my greatest passion in the face of the planet. Give me a book and then somebody that has experience doing it. Let me read the book and then watch them and have them show me the skill, and I can pick it up like that. Like it doesn't even take long. And I know I'm just describing learning, but like that, I'm an audio visual learner. Like I can learn from either or, but I learn best when both are combined.
Yeah.
Well,
and like I'm watching this. I'm waiting for y'all to get through talking so I can watch some more of this because like this shit excites me.
I love it. I'm gonna be quiet. Go ahead. Although I gotta go in a minute.
And the other number, we draw lines in the other direction. So we draw 2 lines here and 1 line here. We will again group the different lines. Here we have 5 dots. In the middle, we have 11 dots. And the other end, we have 2 dots.
You got to carry the 1.
We'll need to make one adjustment. Because we have 11, we'll need to carry this 1 over, which will make 3. And our answer is 315.
That's only. Oh, is he adding the
We
one
can
from the
even
top?
do this for bigger numbers.
Yeah, he carried the 1 over. So
No, I mean, he ended up with 11 dots on the bottom, but there was only 10 dots on the bottom.
Yeah, no, the top is the top
top
dot is still
yeah.
considered in the middle.
Shit, it's been 2 years. I got to learn this shit again.
Yeah, so okay, when you divide, right? So when you divide, you're taking this section. Can you see my pointer?
Yeah.
So I picked this up immediately from the first one. When you divide, right? The furthest most crossings right here is one section. The furthest most crossings here. And then your intersection crossings, they're all 1. So this number group and this number group and this number group are all different. And you start here, and it's basically like reading a Japanese manga. You go from right to left, to left to right. Because this is your ones place, this is your tens place, this is your hundreds place.
Yeah.
If you're sitting there though, and you're needing to solve something in a quickness, are you going to stand there in the middle of Lowe's and draw some shit out, or are you just going to grab out a piece of paper and just 15 times 21 done? Well, more than likely you pull out your calculator or your phone, but
I'd rather do it this way, honestly.
Really?
I mean, it's just a couple
this way
quick
is
lines.
a little bit quicker if you're going to sit there and write it out. I mean, it is a little bit quicker than writing
Not to me,
15
it ain't.
and then under 21 and
me,
then
it ain't.
doing all the carrying. You know what I mean?
No, that right there took me about 2 seconds. I mean, shit.
Yeah. And both ways are accurate, but
I think that this drawing lines and doing all that's just, I don't know, too time
it's
consuming.
just different and it works, But for, like Beth is saying, for people like us that memorize the multiplication problems and are, like OG is able to do it pretty easily. It's just a different way. Yeah, it looks like it.
He'll be back. And then I'm going to have to get out of here in a minute. I've got so much prep to do. I'm like, oh my God. From starting tonight through Sunday, I am like, yeah. Talk about burning the candle at both ends, yo. I'm going to be needing you a lot. Agrolapola is my mod with the most.
Well, just let me know.
I need OG. OG needs to teach me how to do a couple things. Where'd he go? What happened to him?
I don't know. I was just jumping up to add to that Common Core thing, though. I won't stay too long either.
You're fine, dude. You're fine. We're always happy to have you up. You're an intelligent voice. We appreciate you.
Oh, no worries.
He might have had like a internet interruption or something. Living in
Hopefully he can get back in, because right now we're like we're holding down his shit. He's lucky we're his friends,
Yeah, he had to restart his computer this morning before we went live, and so he might be having to do it again. It takes a couple minutes.
But yeah, that's a pretty.
Squatch.
What's up, Sasquatch? Good to see you. I'm using my phone, guys, so like I can't see the chat. I'm just now like popping over to it.
Me
Hi,
too. I
Mr.
can't really.
Wicked
It'll
Wally.
kick me out of here.
Watch it.
Wicked Wally, my fellow New Englander. And D3, good to see you, hon.
My hero.
Sasquatch, I'm hungry too. But I'm way too lazy to bother making anything to eat. My kid stopped in last night. She was traveling from New Jersey back up to where her school is. She and her boyfriend just had their 3-year anniversary, so he took her to Jersey for whatever. And they popped in. They popped in literally just to like raid my fridge because she misses mom's cooking. So like, I knew she was coming, so I made a whole casserole for her to take home.
Oh,
and
did you do the scallop potato?
Yeah. I had made a cheddar broccoli soup, but I put too much cheese in it, and I was unhappy with it. So I said, "Fuck it," and I added potatoes and ham and turned it into a scallop potatoes and ham. Yo, that shit was banging. Holy fuck! Like, she took most of it home with her.
Did you sprinkle the was it the fried onions on top too?
I tried it. I didn't like it that way, actually. So I ended up just going ahead and doing a bunch of sliced onions in there, and it turned out really good. Cool. I kept a little for myself, but starving college kid, I sent most of it home with her. It was so good to see her for a few minutes. And then I had to rescue this chicken who has been getting bullied. It was from the same people who gave me Waffle, my new rooster. They had a hen who was getting beat up, and So they asked if I would take this hen too. And it's like, absolutely, sure. The more the merrier. But that poor hen, she was terrified. We got to the house and like, cause I just put her in a cat carrier to bring her home. And like, she was so squished up at the back. And I'm like, yo, girl, it's all good. I had to calm her down for a while last night. And then, I'm so glad I finally slept. I was so tired. You have no clue. I was like delusional last night.
Oh, shit.
So you got 2 hens now?
No, I have 6 hens and 1 rooster.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, rooster. You got 1 rooster. That's right.
Yeah, they gave me a rooster and a hen that weren't doing well with their flock. Yeah, Waffle fixed my trans chicken. She's all better now. And they're like besties, yo. Those two, like, seriously, it's so funny because everybody was like, oh, they're probably going to fight and someone's probably going to be unalive. And I was like, well, let's see. And she did too. She challenged him. She attacked him a couple times. And he put her in her place and now they cuddle at night. It's very cute.
Okay, I didn't see this, but OG posted in chat, y'all hold it down. I just lost power. Gotcha. Okay.
No problem, homie.
No problem, yeah. All good.
I'm gonna be a pain in the ass since he said he's not coming back on later on. Tonight, Marte and I are covering a dating talk that Emmett and Cleaner did. So that's gonna be fun. Friday, tomorrow, there's another stream I'm doing. And then Sunday night is gonna be a pain in the ass. Sunday, me and Cynthia, we taking this shit on. It's gonna be good. Let's see how Dusty does. Standing in the middle of a bunch of bickering women.
Meanwhile, one of them's like sitting right beside him.
Yeah, one of them he's got to live with. Bless his heart.
That's going to be tough.
Nah.
Honestly, it'll be so much fun to watch.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. But Katie's cool. I think it's going to be a good conversation.
Yeah, there ain't going to be any red pill guys out there saying, no, dumb women. No, sit down, woman. Go make a sandwich. Ain't going to be none of that. Unless Dusty gets squirrely.
Nah, Dusty is in favor of gender roles. And I agree. I'm all about the gender roles. I just also think that there needs to be a little more grace and acceptance. Like you get a lot of red pillars who lean on Christianity to say that, women's places in the home doing those jobs. But the thing is, you have to look at the times that we live in. Okay. If we were talking 100 years ago, might be a different story. But
shit, even
with
30
the way
years ago, it was a different story.
With the way our society is now, women are absolutely, you don't have one income that's capable of supporting a family and a household. And they've done this intentionally in order to remove us from being so present within our children's lives, I think. Let them get their hands on them and teach them what they want them to know rather than what.
Yeah, because if both parents are too busy working, they come home, they don't want to have to deal with, your child and all the schoolwork and all the other shit. And so they're being basically blinded by what these schools are teaching these kids, what they're indoctrinating to these kids, because they're basically too tired from supporting them to be able to.
It's not even a matter of being, it's not even a matter of being too tired. It's a matter of there's not enough hours in the day, especially when you consider how much sleep children actually need. Their brains are running and learning way faster than ours as adults are. And sleep is so important for them. And this is why, especially, you get the teenagers who, you damn near think they're in a coma and they're always missing the bus and all that shit. The fact that we start school so late or so early in the morning is not good for them. They're little zombies walking around. And then they wonder why the kids
Carrying these
can't
heavy ass
retain what they're being
backpacks
taught.
all over the place.
Shit, my son nowadays, at least in my school district, like backpacks are so unnecessary because all the kids they don't even issue books anymore. Even my daughter with college, we had been preparing for like having to purchase some books and like going over, like I was telling her, you can find used ones, da 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 da. Well, no, actually, all she had to do was pay $10 per course, and she was given digital copies of all of her books. And so books themselves are being eliminated across the board, both in high school and in college. But then
Not with these
that
middle school
also
kids. Oh my God.
so is the paperwork. Okay, like first we were all upset, when they stopped teaching kids how to write in cursive. Well, now they're kind of stopping teaching kids how to write altogether because all of the assignments are digital.
Yep.
And that was how they were getting away, especially with the trans unit that they were running it in our school district. This one teacher was running it, and the district didn't even know about it. There were no physical paper copies of any of those assignments. So the parents, you would have to literally take the kid's Chromebook and say, "Let me see what you're working on right now." It's a good way to get away with teaching what you want to teach and there being less of a footprint.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, I'm glad to. Like, I had my son, I was like, nope, I want screenshots of that shit right now. Send it to me right now. And it's a good thing because, at the end of the that unit, all of that work just poof disappeared. Grade has been entered. There's no need to keep the work anymore. It's gone.
Shit.
So the only footprint of it was the fact that my son took screenshots and shared it with me. Dusty has the same thing where his daughter was given assignments, if you will, that were asking very, very personal questions about the households. Like, do you think that your parents use narcotics? How do your parents feel about narcotics? What have they taught you about them? Do your parents own any firearms? Have they taught you about firearms?
They ask the same questions whenever you take your kids to the doctor.
But
you got to fill out the same type of shit. Are there firearms in your household and all this other shit? It's like, what the hell does that matter about my child having a goddamn cold?
This one that Dusty was showing was like 6 fucking pages long. And guess what, guys? At the end of the unit, that the ability for parents to even access it and see that their child had this assignment disappears. So the ability for parents to even know what's going on in school truly is it's slowly being taken away from us. And that's the thing is they're counting on the fact that both parents have to work and are so goddamn busy. And there's only so many hours in the day. You get home, you make the kids dinner. The kids are fucking exhausted from getting on the bus at, 5:30 in the morning, and they go to bed. So where's the time to actually look at what your children are doing?
Yep.
So
that's why I like homeschooling my kids. I see everything.
Amen. That is my biggest regret in life. I wish that I had homeschooled my kids.
Yeah.
Yep. And if to any parents out there that are considering homeschooling and would like a good program to use, an online program, I don't know if I guess I can say it or whatnot, is Monarch. And it's a Christian-based one, but you can opt out of having the biblical teachings and just stick with regular schooling. And it is a phenomenal. I can't give them enough praise.
Yeah, and don't listen to what they say. It does not. You can homeschool your children without it freaking costing you an arm and a leg. And the bottom line is that in all actuality, it takes up you end up with so much more time with your kids. So
It
much
goes
more.
to show that these how they do these school days, 8 hours in a school day. My son was done with everything within an hour.
Again, look, right now my son is a senior, okay? There are some days where he literally only has one class for the whole day, but he still has to be present in the building. Go figure that one out.
Yeah.
It's literally just a separation tactic.
I agree. They want to have your child in their control, in their custody, as long as they possibly can.
God damn it, OG, I gotta go here. Where he needs to come back.
Squatch said that he can get on his phone and in the stream.
Yeah, he could.
He'll figure it out. Yeah, though, I'm actually, I've got to talk to Tyler. I really want to get that this debate about school systems going, because I think it'll be a really good argument, and I have some good places I want to take it to. It's just a matter of shit. It's that time of the year where like winter's coming, and where I am, there's so much stuff that like we've got to prep and get a wood delivery and get all of it stacked. Had to make sure the wood stove pipes are all cleaned out. Got to pull the garden and get that done for the year. Got to winterize the chicken coop a little bit because I built a new one this year. So got to make sure it's absolutely going to be warm enough.
Yeah.
Freaking, it's that time of the year where shit, dude, just too much on my plate. Way too much. How would you put the channel in jeopardy? I'm confused.
No, from
I'm
what
looking
he
up.
was trying to refer to the.
I missed something. So, gotcha. I scrolled up and saw. Sorry. Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah.
Oh. Well.
Did you forget to pay the bill? No. They're probably just getting a lot of the area winterized, get ready for any weather that might be coming because it's fixing to shift in Georgia. Usually at the end of October is whenever things really start shifting.
It shifted early here. Like usually, trick or treating is still pretty warm out. Like the kids don't need it. It's very rare that we have like a Halloween where there's snow. But this year things have definitely dropped off to where like the temperatures dropped way earlier than usual. And it's definitely become an inconvenience across the board for everyone in my area, just because nobody was quite ready for that to happen.
See, we can't highlight anything. Oh yeah, Agropolis, we can't hear snickerdoodles coming from you.
Somebody's got an echo going on.
Well, Agropolis said that his sound went out. Snickerdoodles. We got a phone call.
Somebody's got an echo going on. That might be on
Is it
his
me?
end.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, shit.
Oh, did you see what Def said? He said, Lauren, he got
Yeah,
it
I can't
right
hear you
on
guys,
that
so I don't know. Give me a minute.
What? Who said? Where is it? Oh.
That's cute.
Anson, if I could let you up here, I'd let you.
Experiencing problems? Like with black screen and saying, stream not available or unavailable? Is anybody else getting that? Because or any of y'all? Because it was going on like crazy. My son was getting it.
Oh,
Everybody.
you said the
you're
patent.
online?
No, I have no idea what you're talking about. He said
Okay.
he'll be back up here in a couple minutes. His power just came back up. I'm gonna stick around once OG gets back up here and can take control of the reins, you know. I'm gonna give him a wonderful I've missed you and see you later and get the fuck out of here because poor Cynthia has been waiting on me and I was like, I'm gonna message you, we'll go over stuff, and then like all kinds of chaos broke out here. And then oh my god, it was so bad. I typed up this message to her. I tried to send it to her and it wouldn't go through because I had no signal. So I was like, kept trying and it was not working out for me. And then I ended up seeing her online last night and was like, oh yeah, by the way, I did this. And then because I had no signal, I forgot. My bad.
Yeah, I mean, last night it was so bizarre what was going on with all of it. It was, oh my gosh. Even my
With
son
all
came
of
in and was
what?
like,
I missed it.
Okay. Now, people were streaming and whatnot, the usual. And then all of a sudden, things would start getting kind of laggy. And then on your YouTube screen, it would be black and it'd say unavailable. Stream is unavailable. Or live is unavailable. And it'd stay out for like a minute maybe. And then it would come back. But it wasn't doing everybody at the same time.
Was it StreamYards or YouTube that was
Oh,
creating the
it
problem?
was YouTube. It was YouTube.
Of course.
And it was happening. But that's the crazy thing is that it was doing like different groups at a time or different. I don't know how it was working the way it was doing because some people were getting it at one moment and then they'd be fine. And then people across the country or around the world were getting it in their areas too. So it's like, what the fudge? Yeah.
I'm still tired.
It's a lunch time. Time to get some lunch. Gotta feed my doggy, feed myself. And depending on if anybody's going live after this, I might just take a nap.
Oh, a nap sounds good. I mean, I just woke up from like really long good sleep, but shit, I'm still playing catch up because the last 2 nights, like not last night, but like the night before and the night before that, I got maybe 2 hours each night. So,
oh damn,
yeah, fucking. There's so much that needs to get done, and like some of it, if I don't get it done, what I'm working on will be ruined and useless and just turn into garbage. So
yeah,
I can't just let it sit and work on it later.
And the critter isn't helping you with it. You figured it'd be the one thing that he would want to help with.
Yo, that boy, let me tell you. Although I gotta give him some props because he solved one of the problems for my fucking channel. So that shit is still cracking me up. I don't even know what I was talking to him about. I have no clue. Like when he actually woke me up because he didn't understand what I was talking to him about. I was like, I didn't even know I was talking to you. But good boy. He fixed the problem.
Can't type. I meant to say juice box, baby. But okay, yeah, my typing is bleh. Bleh.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Yeah, sometimes it can be hard to try to fill in with for people because you're like, okay, I don't want to put anything up because
We can't
not
anyway.
my channel and all that stuff.
If we had a good clip to show or something, we still couldn't because
that's
he's
true.
the one who has to add it to the stage.
I forgot to pay the bill. I'm sorry.
You left me all alone, and I was scared. I was scared that they were gonna hurt me. OG.
You'll be all right. You're a big girl.
But I need a strong man to protect me.
Nah, you're an independent woman. You good. Nah, I'm sorry. I'm pissed. Not only am I like, I'm glad. Like, this is why I'm glad I pay my taxes. So I live in an area where like it's a lot of industrial happening right down the road from me. Well, a lot of warehousing, I should say, and a little bit of an industrial. And like at least once every 3 months, a semi truck takes a wrong turn and takes out the fucking power line.
Oh shit!
And it snatches down the power line, the internet line, and the power company just fucking has extra line for all of it, just to be able to cut it out from the post and just rerun it for like the next like 30 minutes. So it takes less than 15 minutes because like they're right in town. They have a spool on the trucks ready to go for all three: the phone, the cable, the internet, the power.
Well, shit, what they're doing around here now is that, you know, you got your regular line poles, right? Well, now they're putting in
Thank you
extra
for coming
poles
up.
beside them with reels of line on them for hurricane seasons and shit.
Speaking of coming up, I gotta go. OG, Cynthia's waiting on me. So it's so good to see you. I've missed you very much. I'm glad you're back.
I'm gonna be streaming more. I saw some support. D3, I think I am gonna go back to college. I'm gonna look in it and see if I can. If I can, I think
you should do
it. I think if I can still join for the fall semester, I will. If not, I'll start in the winter.
You want me to ask my daughter
you can
about
do it? You can do it. You can fucking, you can enroll for the upcoming semester. One shit, as long as it just started 2 days ago, you can still enroll. So you got this, and I'm excited for you.
No, I'm probably gonna do online, but
that makes it even better.
Because like I just there's no reason not to. I'm wasting my potential, and at least it'll give me something to do. Take my mind off all the bullshit.
At some point, I gotta hit you up. I need your help learning how to do a couple things that
I still have to learn.
failing.
I still have to learn how to do a couple things. You know.
Well, if I can teach you, I will.
Whoa there! I don't like those connotations. All right, calm down. I wasn't talking to you, woman.
Oh, I'm just playing with you. It's okay. It's okay. All right. I'll see you guys later. I love you. Have a great day.
See you, bud. Love you too, darling.
Oh, ow. Okie dokie. Do.
Three blues, one brown. Who is Def Not Test? Yes, I'm an FBI agent. I don't know. Did you have purple hair and a nose ring? That's the thing. I don't know where to go. I don't know. I'm just stuck in life right now. You know a little bit about what's going on, and I ain't gonna talk about it here. But I might be reaching out to you and Ike on some advice for that, D3, because I definitely do. I want to get back not into an academic setting because I hate academics, but into an educational setting where I can learn new skills and shit. So
yeah, it's like, well, I don't know if I told you or not. My daughter, she switched from her liberal college to the little college near you and is doing agriculture. So that's a much more practical use of learning and knowledge rather than just saying you went to a fancy college and now what the fuck you gonna do with it? because it doesn't serve a practical purpose in society, so to speak, whereas something like agriculture does. You're muted in case you don't know. Hello, OG? Are you there? Oh dear. Radio science. Okay, here we go. Now, I don't know.
I died again. No, I had to let Tucker out.
Okay.
D3 is going to beat me. Don't threaten him. Look at them. Is he gone again? No, but I am about to end the stream because we are 3 hours and 30 minutes in.
Damn.
And I gotta get this. I gotta get this link though. Shoot. Blue, 3 blue, 1 brown. Check that YouTube channel out. But it has been awesome talking to you, Tootie Bug.
Always awesome with you, sir. Always awesome. I'm glad you are back at it. Yes'm.
And we will definitely be getting the content rolling. I have a lot going on in my personal life. That's why, and I promise, if you pay for content, i.e. the archery video, if you pay for content, you will get it. I just have a lot of shit going on, and I do feel bad about it. But I love you all. I appreciate you all for your support, and please bear with me. And hopefully we can get back on the ball of growing the channel and having fun and just building our community. I'm trying. I appreciate you all. God bless you all. Thank you for being.
Starlight outlaw, cosmic soldier, give me space.